Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Last time we done bodies was the Carabao Cup one, which was just before the Chelsea game. It was like 3-4 weeks ago now, but yeah, there's gonna be a new live stream series on the channel. I'm gonna do a live stream every single week on a Thursday from now on. When Newcastle United news comes out, we're gonna put all the news just in one weekly live stream. I think it's the best way to do it. But pretty much, I'm sorry, Ruben Steinberg, if you're watching this, but pretty much on a Tuesday he will come out and he will just talk about Newcastle United on a live stream. Well, he calls it Toon Tuesdays, I think it was, but pretty much going to be Toon Thursdays over here. So sorry about that. Listen, I respect the idea, but yeah, we're going to nab on that a little bit. But yeah, so pretty much every single Thursday, guys, I'm going to come out. We're going to talk about Newcastle United news. A couple of things about that, really. One being that the fact that in terms of YouTube comments, I don't actually reply to many of them. I'm sorry, but I just get way too many. Like I don't have a chance to interact with people on my YouTube channel. That's probably the best way to put it. So I feel like with live streams, it's quite easy to do, so I can just literally get the comments in the screen, reply to them straight away. But yeah, in terms of that, and also Newcastle news, I mean, again, a new football club now. There's so much that comes out. I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about. That's what I kind of want to say. I remember I used to do live streams during lockdown. It wasn't exciting to do. It was pretty boring to do. I'm a club that's stagnated, depressing to watch. I mean, there was no reason to talk about this football club, but now I'm excited. I want to get talk about this club once again, and I've got plenty of time in the house, so I mean, why not? But anyway, guys, in terms of the chat, it is subscriber only. Sorry about that, but listen, you got to subscribe to the channel. You want to comment on the stream, but yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to say. Actually, I don't know why I've got 7 dislikes on this, or 8 now. I don't know why I've got 8 dislikes on this stream. I mean, you do know that whoever's disliking the thing, it would just get removed straight away because it's obviously just fake ratings, really. But yeah. Anyway, though, without further ado, let's actually read some of the comments now. There's been quite a lot of them coming in here. 1 second, trying to get them on the screen. Give us just a sec, guys. Is this it here? Not a stream, I'd say. You can tell I'm still quite new to this. I promise you next week, by the way, I will actually buy the StreamYard pass. So that will not be in the screen. I can have videos in the screen. I can get pictures up in the screen. So I can just pretty much put all the stuff on the screen here, which is quite easy to do. But I mean, just to get this in HD, on stream, I was like £40 a month. I mean, that's still pricey, I mean, bloody hell. But yeah, I would say how the stream does, though. If it is well, and yeah, I'll obviously buy the little pass things. But I mean, we would have got 50 people watching, only 2 minutes. I mean, Jesus Christ. But anyway, sorry in the comments. I was sorry. How are the lads? I mean, I've heard that one quite a bit now. I've heard that one a lot, and yeah, I haven't got sick of it yet. I'll be honest, I'm quite enjoying it in a minute. But I've got a feeling in a couple of weeks' time that will start to get under my skin. But anyhow, though, I mean, what a legend he is. I love meeting him, and Saturday will be the next time I'll probably meet him. I'll have to go to St James's Park before all the staff members come in, so I'll try and catch him then. That's just how I are the lads. I mean, thankfully he's not doing the joke. Salute Adam, hope you and your family are blessed, and blessings to all the Toon fans in the world. Exactly, mate. I'm good. Family's well, so cheers for that, Daz. Same goes to you, mate. That's a Stefan getting 5 players. Belotti, Kamara. I haven't watched any of these players, I'll be honest. I don't watch any football apart from Newcastle. I'm being serious as well. Newcastle is the only football I watch, so I couldn't tell you much about them. I know a couple of them are decent on FIFA, but that's about all I know about them really. But there's 50% off in the price as one player. There's only 7 months left. I mean, again, I don't really know much about the transfer business. Obviously, I do my videos on it, but I haven't really got sucked into the transfer business just yet. I imagine a couple of weeks that would definitely change. But I've got on here. Bernie saying no, Tarkos, I can feel it. I mean, well, you can't put the money in Tarkovsky wants to leave. I don't get how they could say it there, really, but I imagine Bernie will want to keep holding due to the fact that we are a relegation rival for them. Hello, Adam. You're right, Callum, mate. How are you? Let's just keep up the good content. Appreciate it, Dylan. Thank you so much, mate. Hope you're all right. This is Callum, yeah. Love your good work. I love the videos. Cheers, Callum, mate. Hope you're well. Let's just hi, Adam. Just want to say a big thanks for doing a good job you are doing. Thank you, Jonathan. I do appreciate that, mate. And say same with all the people out there. I mean, I've had so many comments the last couple of weeks, so I apologise I missed them. I mean, even on Twitter, I'm just literally just getting hundreds upon hundreds of comments and thousands public comments. I mean, there's only so much I can do, guys. I can't reply to them all, but cheers, though. We appreciate it. Love the content, mate. Thank you, mate. Love the channel. Would love to appear on the channel. Oh, listen, mate, if you ever see it anywhere, feel free to come up with something fun. Happy to have people on. I'm at pretty much all the games, so I'll be at every single first team match. I'm at a lot of the women's and the 23 games, so yeah, let's see us. Feel free to say hello. Did you see what Simon Jordan said about the Prem clubs having the mind own business about takeover? I haven't actually seen that one yet. I've seen the little snippet of the article, but I haven't actually read it yet. In terms of Simon Jordan, over the last couple of weeks, I mean, I don't know if he's just trying to kiss our backsides or what, but he actually is talking sense about Newcastle now. I mean, I wouldn't have said that a couple months ago, but I mean, he has took a turn for the better. This is Chris. Yeah, keep up the good work, mate. Love your content, YouTube. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate your comments. Hi, you want me? I'm always good, mate. Thank you so much, Wilson. I appreciate it again. Predict the starting 11 on the Saturday. Yes, I will get to that in a bit. There's a lot of talk about that starting 11 because there's a lot of different things Eddie Howe could do, but we're getting that later on, pal. But for now, we're going to talk about the news shortly. But how are the lads? Come on, Adam, inspiration of youngins. I mean, thank you, Max, again. I mean, the amount of nice comments I'm getting here is just ridiculous, man. I mean, cheers, I really do appreciate it. Words can only describe so much. Thank you for your consistent support. I mean, it is honestly incredible, and I love making these videos. I would not stop at any point, really. So, yeah, the daily videos will continue. That's just how it's going to be, really. But, yeah, I guess for some more of these. Let's just keep up the good work. Love your video as well. Don't ignore the haters. A waste of space. Well done, Adam. Again, Callum, appreciate it. Yes, we will get to that in just a sec, because I don't want to make it just about me, but I mean, all the content creators out there are getting slagged up by the same individuals. It's the same people on Twitter every single time. I mean, they all really are lower lives, but we'll get to them just a bit. But it's the same people all the time, and I know a lot of people kind of just say don't address it, don't give you the attention, but I mean, some of the comments that I get is honestly shocking, and yeah, I mean, admittedly, I don't care, but last Friday I did seem to get it did really tick me off. Was probably the best way of putting it, but most of the time I don't really care, to be honest. Super Adam P, yes, lad. Thank you so much. Let's just Sue. All right, Lewis, mate. Thank you for that. Have you seen him might sign Aki? A lot of people are saying Aki due to his Bournemouth links to Eddie Howe. That's quite a sensible choice, really. He's quite out of love at Man City, you would say. I don't really see him get much of a chance there anymore. And I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? It does make sense to get him in. He's better than the centre half we have, and yeah, I mean, it's just a no-brainer, isn't it? But we'll go through the comments for another couple of minutes, and then we'll actually start going through some of the news. Afternoon, buddy. Keep up the good work. I'm good, mate. Thank you so much again. Thank you. What's the latest in Emenalo? Thought he might hear more last week. A lot of people were claiming that he would be in for the Brentford game. Obviously, I doesn't look like it's going to be the case, but we're getting to him in just a moment. Again, no, I need to get through some of these comments versus somebody coming in. But good, thanks, mate. Good to see you trying to go. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, we hit 14,000 yesterday, so thank you so much. I mean, I can't remember what I started in the start of 2021, but I'm sure it was about like 7,000 or someone like. So it is mental, like this. It really is. But I do really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm probably doing St James's tour again now. Once Sports Night removed. Yeah. Well, actually, that's a good shout. Actually, yeah. I think whenever those signs get taken down, I'll be in that first tour. I think that's a good way of putting it, mate. It's good to see that the Pillar and Amanda and Hal have sorted all the staff pretty much straight away. Percy it's needed doing years ago. Oh, of course, everything needed doing years ago. Don't even get me started in that training ground. The players, yes, I mean, we'll look to see them do well, but there are players at this football club that are not good enough to play for us. They've been stealing a living for years, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, again, I would love to see him succeed, but in my opinion, there are a lot of football players at the club that need to go. Good job. Thank you, Stefan. That's just Anime Gates. Looking forward to seeing the training ground next. I was considering going tomorrow. I don't want to keep going to training ground. I know a lot of people ask me about, when are you going to training ground? When are you going to training ground? I don't think it's just about going to training ground. People want to see. People want to see, obviously, the manager, the players, all the sort of behind the scenes stuff. That's more people are kind of interested in seeing. I don't need to be at a training ground to do that. I mean, for example, the match day, if I turn up hours before and you can see the manager coming, I'm sure you'll stop tomorrow on Saturday evening, Eddie Howe, and get pictures of people. I mean, that's kind of what people want to see. We want to see sort of behind the scenes stuff. We want to see the coaches, the players interact with fans. I mean, you don't have to go to the training ground to do that. I mean, at the training ground, yes, you're kind of guaranteed for it. But I mean, at the stadium for games, that's what I can just do that, really. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm not going to say yes, but I might go tomorrow. But I'll be honest, I'm not going to consider going there until the transfer window opens because there's not really much reason. I mean, I've already done loads of videos on it. I mean, I think probably the best way of putting it is it's too much of someone can be a bad thing. I feel like in the transfer window opens, when all the new players start coming, I mean, that's really exciting to come back, see these new signs coming to training ground. I mean, I can't wait for that. But yeah, to answer your question, no, I'm not sure when I'm going to go there next. Jamie here, I love your channel, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Jamie, mate. Appreciate your support. What's this? Who do you prefer choice of director of football? Well, the ones I've heard at the minute was the guy against Chelsea, of course, the person in the title, and Luis Campos. They're the two I've heard of. There's about 5 of them I've saw on Twitter that Romano came out and said options, but I'll read them out actually now. I'll go through this part now. Actually, give me just a second. But yeah, there is actually sort of like a set amount that's on Twitter that Romano's put on. So where was it? Give me just a second, guys. I retweeted the earlier one. I don't know what it is. Actually, I go back down a bit. I've completely lost it. But yeah, I'll show you that in just a second, pal. What's this? Okay. Watching daily from Chicago. I mean, as a Brit, fair enough. Never been to America before. Would love to go there one day. I mean, I just never really considered going. Really, it's quite expensive to get ourselves down there. But down 3 Newcastle, come on the lads. Fair enough. That's Q&A, right, mate? Hello, P. Keep me entertained. Waiting for the train to uni. Get the train to university now. Damn. I take it. The traffic's going to be quite bad, so that's why I assume we're going to get the train down. But tough on that, mate. I hope you enjoy university. But again, whenever you're off in December, mate, I'm happy to do some things with you if you want. Hi, mate. Excellent content. I'll buy you a pint of strawberry, mate. Appreciate it, Brian. Thank you so much. I've never been in the strawberry pub before, believe it or not. I've never stepped foot inside the strawberry pub. I mean, am I a bad fan for doing that? Maybe, but I've never ever stepped inside that pub. I need to go one day. How's it going at the training ground, Adam? Last time I went there was last Friday, and yeah, it's been really good. Obviously, man, just stopped every single time I've been there, which is the most important part at the minute. But I've been looking really good. Hi, Adam. Just came across your channel a few weeks back. Ignore the trolls, are just jealous. Channel and content is brilliant, buddy. Keep it up. Cheers, John. Obviously, lovely dog there. That's yours. But I do really appreciate the support. Thank you. I don't want to try and make myself like a victim because there's a lot of people that's getting slagged off on social media. But yeah, I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm not going to stop at anything. I'll get the content out. That's the most important part. But anyway, guys, obviously, if you're new to the channel, make sure you don't subscribe. Smash a like button, you enjoy. Appreciate your support as always. The super chat's there. If you want to donate, you don't have to. You don't want to, but of course, any donations will be hugely appreciated. What have we got next? Adrian. I hope you're well, Adam. I'm good, mate. Hope you are well, mate. Who else is excited about the first game? Also, we need to stick behind Eddie Howe through thick and thin this season. Yeah, I mean, when I first heard about Eddie Howe, I mean, everyone knows there's no secret. I slagged him off quite a bit. I went, oh, the club's embarrassing for bringing him. I don't think he's good enough. But yeah, after a day or so, I mean, I changed my opinion straight away on it. I do feel like he's a correct choice. He's someone that clearly cares. He went in first training session, went in at 7 in the morning, left at 7 at night. I mean, I'll tell you about Steve Bruce, actually, because I used to go to the training sessions quite a bit during the international break before the Manchester United game. This was the international break where Steve Bruce went on holiday for about 4 days to Portugal throughout the first week. I'll tell you the training schedule for those 2 weeks. We had about 5 players out in the international duty. And one was gone, DeBruyne was gone, Hendrick was gone, Kraft was gone. That was about it. There might have been 1 or 2 more players. But the point is, about 80% of the squad is not an international duty. We went in on the Tuesday. We went in at 9 o'clock in the morning, the manager went in. And the manager was out at 1 o'clock. So God knows what the time the players went in. But they went in at 9 and they were out by 1. On Thursday, they went in. They were in by 9, out by 12, or out by 1 again. And then 2 days in the second week. So they had a total of 4 days training session within 2 weeks in the national break before Manchester United away. I mean, against Ronaldo in his debut. It's absolutely shocking. And you compare Eddie Howe now, in at 7 in the morning, out by 7 at night. And he trained 6 days in the first week. It was international break and he forced the players in and Saturday at St James Park as well. 6 days in his first week. Compared to 4 days in 2 weeks of 3-hour training sessions at the Steve Bruce international break. It's absolutely shocking. I mean, that guy had clearly given up. He clearly stopped caring. He came out afterwards and said he was depressed when he had the job. So, I mean, he's clearly given up in the team. I mean, it was a farce. It was an absolute farce. You can't defend this guy. I was sick of the people in the media coming out and saying, oh, the fans are horrible at this guy. I mean, listen, we are paying him millions of pounds to do a job and he wasn't doing his job. So how could he come out and say that, oh, he didn't deserve it? Well, what do you mean he didn't deserve it? It was the reason why we were struggling so much because the players were clearly unfit. They're still unfit now. And I mean, you wonder why 70 minutes of a match the players just kind of give up all of a sudden. I mean, it's incredible, it really is. But anyway, sorry for a bit of a rant there. But can't wait to see a 4-4-2. Or Gem, you think Howe will start Wilson and Gill? Yeah, actually, we'll talk about this now, guys. In terms of the formation on Saturday, what do people think? I actually don't think he's going to change that much for the first game back. I still feel like we're in a transitional stage. I feel like the players have still got to adapt to the way Eddie Howe plays. And yeah, I still feel like at this moment in time we're in that sort of transitional stage. I do expect the formation to change, but I still think the likes of Vichy are going to play left, but the likes of Kraft playing centre half, and we had one like that. I think with 1 or 2 matches back, we will start to change player positions. But I still feel like Jamal Lewis won't play. And I'll tell you a story about Graham Jones as well. If you haven't already seen my video on the channel, I think it's about 2 weeks ago now, but literally we all stood outside the training ground and Graham Jones came out in his car and we asked him, why did you not play Fernandes? Why did you not play Jamal Lewis? And he comes out and says, well, I didn't play Jamal Lewis because he has a big price tag. He's a youngster. He has a lot of pressure on him. And we don't feel like he's ready at this moment in time. Even though you're playing Matt Ritchie, a left back, who's not a left back. And then he goes, I went with him, listen, why do you not play Fernandes? He went, oh, well, we're not going to start Fernandes, so why have him on the bench? We'll put him on the reserves. When we're starting, a crafty centre-half, Kieran Clark and Jamal Lassalle. I mean, Fernandes is better than all 3 of those centre-halves, so I can't understand it. Graham Jones is a lovely bloke to speak to. If you ever meet Graham Jones, he's a sound guy. Lovely individual, but I don't understand it at all. It baffles me, it really does. It doesn't make any sense. But looking forward to doing a video where and introducing all your favourite shirts. I mean, I've got plenty of shirts, but literally, actually, you know that goalkeeper one? I've got the orange goalkeeper top I've got. I looked on eBay there, actually, and someone put that top on eBay for £810. I mean, what? £810 that goalkeeper top. Mental. And so, I mean, since that take, I've had a shirt of seriously green price fixed, but £800 for a goalkeeper shirt, mad by the way, mental. But what's this? How do I donate, Adam? It's literally like a super chat bit in the comment section, mate. That's how you donate. But again, no appreciate anyone that does that. What's this here? I'm from India. Listen, welcome from Newcastle. I've got no idea what it is, mate. I'm not going to read it out just in case. But greetings from Newcastle. But bought my first Newcastle shirt in 4 years yesterday. If he was going to have to give Ashley any more money, that's a good part. Actually, when you go to the club shop, I mean, there's no guilt anymore. You go in there and you get glad to buy stuff on it. There's just no guilt of like, oh, have I got shame going to sports? Have I got shame going to the club shop? I mean, now I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? You go in and you buy what you want. You haven't got that sort of feeling that like my money's going to go to someone that just isn't going to do anything for the money. But now your money's going to go to actual ambitious people that will want to spend. In terms of, if you watch my women's vlogs, you would have seen my massive Newcastle quote I bought. I think I got it off like £70 off the club store when it was like 20% off during bonfire night. So I mean, I have been making some investments in the club store, but it's the first time I bought anything from there in about 5 years. I mean, I've never ever went there on the mic. Actually, you just feel guilty, don't you? Watching from Japan, wow, international I am now. But as the joke goes, I'm big in Japan. But welcome, of course, from Newcastle. Hope you're going all right over there. I don't know how COVID is these days over different countries, but it's fine in England. That isn't at the minute. So I hope things are all right over in Japan and the likes of India. I think we should go for Michael Edwards from Liverpool. He's near the end of the season. Your thoughts? I've got no idea who that is. Who is that, mate? I mean, if anyone could tell me who Michael Edwards is, I appreciate it, but I've literally never heard anything before. Great job, Adam. You're doing us proud. Keep going. But yeah, I will, mate. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate it, mate. I will keep going. We'll never stop for anything. Adam, have you not ever worn a Newcastle shirt? Don't think I've seen it long. A good joke. That. This is like a uniform for me now. Every single video I've got to have the Newcastle shirt on. But yeah. This is how it's going to be. But I thank you so much for the £10 donation by you, John. Like, it's only a small amount. Listen, any amount would do. Like £10 is a good amount. Like I know people go like, oh, £10 not much. I'm a complete stranger and you're giving me £10. I mean, like, thank you so much. Like, that does mean the world to me. Cheers. I'm glad about that. Thank you so much. In terms of the money, I mean, obviously you want me to do anything in particular, money that is no, but obviously I just go back to the channel. For example, StreamYard, I'll actually get the good services on StreamYard so I can get like, videos and that on the screen. But I do really appreciate it, John. Thank you. Same anyone else that donates, but I mean, £10 is a lot, mate. Don't think that's a small amount at all, but thank you. What was I up to? Sorry. I think Edwards will leave the end of the season. We need a director of football now. In my opinion, we need a director of football for the start of December. I don't think it's too bad the last couple of weeks if we get one in. Because I remember we were panicking over the manager. We're like, oh, no, we need this manager, and he's got to be in for the Brighton match. He's got to be in for the Chelsea match. But in the end, though, we waited for the international break, and we probably made the correct call because we haven't sort of stick Eddie Howe in the deep end. We've actually kind of given him a chance to settle into the team, and that international break will help us connect with the players. I mean, you saw in his first week, he takes the players out who did out somewhere in Gosford, so straight in against a good team, bonding sessions and some good group cohesion. And yeah, it'll be good for the team. The team needs a leader, needs a direction, and anyhow, I mean, he's here to do that, so that's a good part. Fantastic what you're doing. Keep up the good work. I've heard we're interested in Real Madrid attacker Asensio. I've heard quite a lot about Asensio. I think he will be gone by Real Madrid at the end of the season, but Will Newcastle United be the one to get? No, I'm not too sure. It's still kind of open in the air what players are actually going to get. There's so many different options. I mean, who can Newcastle sign? I mean, it's mental, and like just think about who can actually sign now. There's a lot of options out there. Of course, I made my video in terms of actual players that can get in, but I mean, again, it just depends really. But the viewing figures on this is really nice, by the way. I mean, I'm kind of glad so many people are watching this. But by the way, if you are new to the channel, yeah, I'll be doing this every single Thursday going forward. Just a heads up, though, I'm pretty sure Liverpool and Everton away on Thursday night. I know what Everton away definitely is. I'm not too sure about Liverpool. So, in terms of those two, by the way, I'll obviously have them on different days. But yeah, we're going to be doing 10 matches in December, by the way. So, it'll be 10 vlogs on the channel, 31 days. I'll quickly read them out now. So, the first one will be Gates and the FA Cup. They're, of course, playing against Charlton Athletic at home. Can't wait for that game. That's going to be a classic, that one. Second one was Norwich at home. That's on a Tuesday night, I think it was. Oh no, sorry, I think it was Burnley at home first on a Saturday. Yeah, Gates at a Friday. Burnley's a Saturday. Norwich is a Tuesday. Then it's under 23 match against Sunderland, I think. Then it's like away matches against Liverpool, Leicester, Everton. Home matches against Man United, Man City, and there's a couple of over 23 matches. But the point is, I'm going to 10 games in December, so there'll be plenty of content on the channel. But anyway, I'll get back to the comments. So I'm completely off topic here. Who do you want as a sporting director? I would like the Chelsea guy. I still can't pronounce his second name. But I mean, again, though, he's brought the likes of De Bruyne, Salah, Fabregas. I mean, he's brought these sort of players into Chelsea when they were just nobodies, really. So, I mean, he clearly knows good players in his season. And even though Newcastle United are going to expect these world-class players to come in, the point is he's going to bring players in that will improve the team and will progress the team. That's something that we lacked for decades, I could say. I mean, you look at our youth team, right? I've watched the players quite a lot. There are good players in that youth team, but how many of those youth players will honestly play for Newcastle United in the future? You're not going to pick many. Maybe Eddie Anderson, maybe Dylan Stevenson, maybe Dan Langley, and maybe obviously Lewis Castle midfielder. That's about it, really. No one else in that team will ever make the first team. And I mean, and compared to previous years, Paul Dummett, Andy Carroll, the Longstaffs, the only players that ever really sniffed to start in the lineup in the youth squad. I mean, 4 players in 12 years or something. I mean, it's not good enough, as it really isn't. We need youngsters that will come in and help the team. I'm not expecting to be better than what we have, but I expect them to kind of actually put a shift in and just do something really. I mean, the players we've got now are just they're not good enough really. They're not good enough to play for the first team, most of them. Maybe a 3-5-2. In terms of formations, Eddie Howe will play. We'll see. I'll really see. I don't know. There's so many different things he can do in there. I mean, the world's his oyster at the minute. He's got so many different choices. I still feel like at the minute, though, he's going to take things slowly in terms of actually changing the team. I feel like regardless of what he does, I feel like Brentford at home should be a winnable match. So, I mean, regardless of what formation we play, we should be winning that game. Hello, pal. Keep it the cracking work, mate. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Cheers, mate. So I got a bit of a sore throat, but yeah, I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Really hope Jordan comes good. Backing him the back of the weekend. I tell you, I don't know how many people heard about this actually, but Jordan has been doing extra training. So he does his training at Newcastle United. He has his own sort of like personal trainer in the house where he'll just do like one-on-one sessions with him to improve his fitness and stuff like that. Regardless of what you think about football, you can't fault his effort really. I mean, he knows he's struggling. You know he hasn't sort of lived up to his price tag, and he's putting the effort in. I would love to see more Newcastle United players do that. I would love to see more players put in extra training sessions and actually want to play for the club. He's clearly wanting to play for this football club. He clearly wants to be the best he can be. And he can't fault it. I mean, the guy is doing extra training for this football club. He doesn't have to, but he's doing it. So, yes, I don't think he's a particularly good player, but I'm glad he's putting the effort in. And that mentality is what I want to see from a lot of players at this club. Eddie Howe's a good manager with the right team in the back end. Newcastle go get Ryan Kent from Rangers. Big fan of Ryan Kent, I really am. I feel like Rangers as well. The fact that Gemma's kind of jumped ship now, I got a feeling some of these players will want to go at some points. I mean, you never know. Get some of that talking going over there. We'll never know. But what signs would you like to see in the fullback positions? Or I haven't actually talked about the fullbacks yet in my video because it's just I don't know who we get in fullbacks. There's so many different ones, and we need to get fullbacks. So I personally think we need to get centre midfielders first because we don't control games. I feel like centre midfielders would help the back line out because the back line, it doesn't matter how good the back line is, they will always concede loads of chances because the midfield doesn't control the game. So for me, that's the first thing I would personally do is to back the midfield and to actually get more midfielders in. But full backs is a priority, centre half is a priority, midfielders I think are the biggest priorities. Your attack's good at the minute, but once St-Max or once Rosie gets injured, that's when you're screwed because you haven't got the backup there. How does Dwight Gill still play for this football club? He does nothing for this football club. What do you want me to say about him? I mean, he's been here, 5 years now? He's barely even touched the pitch in the last 2 seasons, so I mean, he's just done, he really is. A top job, keeping the good news. Good to know we have someone keeping us updated on the 2 news. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate the support, pal. Adam, what time are you coming to St James Park on Saturday? Very early. Very early. I don't want to come up really, but I want to catch Eddie Howe when he comes in. I've got a feeling he's going to come in about just before 12, so I've got a feeling he's going to be very early. So, yeah. They'll be in the house about 11 o'clock to get up there, so yeah, I'll be up quite early for that one. That's what's good. What I got to do though, watching from Thailand. Welcome for Newcastle. I mean, a lot of worldwide fans in the stream. I mean, welcome. Again, hope things like COVID are going all right over there. I mean, it's easy to forget it. It's still a huge problem in the world, but I mean, I'm just glad it's kind of under control of the UK at the minute, but I don't want to kind of jinx anything. Stefan thinks you should play 4-4-1-1. In terms of that lineup, I agree that's kind of a long lineup we should be playing pretty much. But again, I don't think some of those players can play that. I still think Jamal Lewis will not get started, despite him having a really good international. I just don't think we're going to do it. All right, okay, appreciate it about Liverpool Sporting Direct. I mean, when you leave Liverpool to come to Newcastle, to think, I mean, Liverpool is obviously just one of the biggest clubs in the world, but if he's willing to come over, then yes, that would definitely be a big upgrade of what we had in the league, Charlie. I mean, anything's an upgrade to that guy. It says, keep up, thank you. Ricky here. We played 4-4-2 away at Arsenal, got exposed quite bad last season. But you got to remember Steve Bruce tactics, and you play players out of position. And again, I mean, Arsenal away is always a hard game. I mean, it's always quite a bogey team for us. Yes, they are a cracking side, but we kind of never win at the Emirates, do. I mean, we won once at Andy Carroll there, but that's about it, really. That's really it. But in terms of the next stream, by the way, guys, I probably say I will actually buy the stream your pass thing because I mean, there's clearly a lot of people are kind of enjoying it. So, in terms, I've seen a lot of people saying this. I'm really excited for Saturday. I can't wait for Saturday's game. I mean, is the anticipation for this one bigger than the one against Tottenham? I actually think it is. I feel like in terms of this one, you know for a fact that we should be winning the game, whereas at Tottenham it's more just about the occasion. Really want to. Once the match kicked off, you know we were screwed, but it was just more whether the players could turn up. But of course, it never did that. But in terms of Brentford one, though, I mean, we are the favourites on paper to win this game. I don't care how many wins we've got this season. We should be the favourites, and that's just how it's going to be. Really, looking forward. That's going to be a great one to go down to. Keep up the work. Great content. Thank you so much, mate. Cheers. Same audio comments out there. Thank you so much. Amanda Stevie says 4 new players. Joey, what do you think? I agree. Probably about 4 or 5 we should be bringing in. I know top side, I don't mind too much, but again, though, we have a full squad at the minute, so you've got to get rid of players before you bring some in. For me, Mark Gillespie has to be the first one that goes because the guy's pointless. We've got 3 goalkeepers in a 25-man squad. Dan Lang, you can be a 4th choice without being in a 25-man squad. So what is point of Gillespie? Just sell him. Honestly, just sell him. Let him go somewhere else. He's not good enough to ever play. I mean, he's just there to be backup with you, but we already got the backup. So what is the point of him? He's taking up a spot at the end of the day. But personally, I would sell Gillespie in terms of that. How are you all? I mean, I've heard this on loads. I've heard the Howard jokes quite a lot, and I'm not going to get old on them, I'll be honest. But great content, mate. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I've already read that one before, Jonathan, mate. I'll be up about 11 o'clock or so. Nope. Nope. I'm not that stupid, mate. Nice try, Mason. Yeah, I mean, John Sinclair would fall for them quite a bit, but I'm not doing that over here. I could see from my mind away what it means. I'm not saying it. 4-4-1-1 or 4-4-2, it will be. I hope so. I hope it's not fired back again. Like, I'll see what he does, though. It would be awesome if Howe can get Sean Longstaff to recover the form he had on the Rafa. Yes, 100%. Longstaff, I mean, what has happened to him? I mean, his quality is just dampened so much under Steve Bruce. I mean, and now it's a chance for him to come out and actually perform well. Okay, was it Steve Bruce's fault? This is his chance to kind of come out and just stick it to the manager, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect from him, to be honest. I really am shocked with how dodgy he's been under Steve Bruce. I mean, I just can't believe how bad he's been at times. Like, it really does shock me, but I hope he can recover that form because we need it badly. Good to see Big Jordan extra work the training ground. I mean, just off the training ground, like, well, he might stay in training ground sometimes, but he literally does like one-on-one sessions in his own house. This is, I think he's on about the joke there. I don't know. Really hope Jordan comes good, gets so much stick from the media, but players from big teams like Werner gets to be running just as bad. I think Werner's end product is just as bad as Jordan, but I actually think Werner is generally world class in his build-up play. I really think he's good in building play up with his teammates. But then again, Chelsea's squad is ridiculously good, so you never know. Maybe Jordan in that squad could be a top-level player. But I do feel like Jordan gets unnecessary stick, but I still don't rate him much. But I'm kind of glad the effort's put in that. I hope he comes good, though. I really hope. The match day Kawaz came out, by the way, in Newcastle's Twitter page by Eddie Howe. I mean, I like that. That's quite cool. But anyway, without further ado, let's get some more of these. Darren here. All right, kiddo. I do think you're doing a great job. Like, good on you. Keep doing it. I will do, mate. Thank you so much for your support. Really do appreciate the support. Like, again, this is my dream job to do, so thank you. My number 7. Yeah, exactly. Give up the number 9 shirt. I can't obviously got to respect that. Michael here, great content as always, Adam. Keep it going, mate. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Here, I'm quite a few Max Owens people wanting here. I would love to see Max Owens at the club. I haven't watched Norwich just that much this season, so I can't come out as a player. But remember last time Norwich got relegated, him and Jamal Lewis were really good fullbacks. And Jamal Lewis, I mean, he's picked up some form in the international bit. I hope he can do it for Newcastle. I mean, Graham Jones literally against the guy. He doesn't want to play him, so what chances he got? But I hope that Eddie Howe sees him and actually gives him the chance, because I do rate him a lot as a player. Do you agree that Aaron deserves his spot in the club? My problem with Aaron is the same with quite a lot of other players. He gets played out of position. How can you play Mega Aaron in centre midfield when he's more than number 10? Play him in centre midfield. What is he, like 5'5" or something? Like, why would you ever play him there? And bear in mind, it's a back 5 as well. So when he gets the ball, he's always going to have pressure on him because the opposition will press up the pitch. And Aaron's going to be isolated because alongside him, I would like to Joe Willock, who's also out of position, and Sean Longstaff, who, I mean, has had a stinker this year. So the midfield's screwed no matter what you do. The midfield is honestly fighting an impossible battle. But I like Aaron a lot. His work rate's unmatched. And in terms of his ability as a player, he's good. But the only problem is he's not a centre midfielder. So why do we play him in centre midfield? Oh, honestly, I could just punch myself. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would the manager stitch your team over? But we should get Morales from Rangers, decent back. He's a bit like Mitrovic, too. Both cracking players, both got really bad attitudes. Both of them are quite feisty. Will get multiple red cards in a season. I mean, again, if you want Morales back, you might as well want Mitrovic back at the same time. I mean, they are really similar football players, I feel like. And again, it's what people's opinions are on them. But I personally feel like we need to keep our head in the game, especially where we are on the league table. Let's just imposing ourselves the opposition and not waiting to see what they do to us is the way it should be. Yeah. 100%, Vicky, 100%. I'm sick of this negative-minded football where we just go and just not even put an effort in anything. I mean, it's so annoying. But I feel like under a different manager, under a different style of play, and under a different mentality, we'll be ready for it. Ralph Ragnar as a director of football. I've heard a bit about him as well, actually. He was quite heavily rumoured before Eddie Howe came in, but I haven't heard anything about him since Howe's came in. So, although that's just media talk or what, but I haven't heard anything about him in the last few weeks or so, mate. It's a Saturday at 3 p.m. Yeah, I think that's everyone's kind of thoughts, and I mean, everyone's ready for that game. I can't wait for it for myself. Howe has many turds to polish. If he turns this around, it'll be a fantastic effort. Yeah. There are a lot of things need to be changed at the football club, and in terms of that, yes, there's a lot of turds that need to be sorted out. The training ground's honestly just like a skip, really. Just put all your rubbish in a skip. That's kind of what the training ground is at the minute. That needs to be upgraded within the next season or two, but it's just not good enough for a Premier League team. I've said this multiple times. So Edwards is leaving at the end of the season, but ruled out joining us already. Oh, well, fair enough. I haven't heard anything about that. Okay. White Sean is still there. His last man stand at Ashley regime. He's already gotten the chop. It's just to keep them on until they've got the replacement sword. He has already been pretty much given the P45. It's just they're going to just keep him on, and then when a new person comes in, he'll be out straight away. Kind of happened to Clemens and Agnew. His future is already over. It's just whenever someone comes in, that's when he's 100% gone. But it's already been told that his time's come to an end. People say Howe is a bad defensive coach. We actually keep the ball in midfield and the defence will be under way less pressure. Again, correct, but let's be honest, our defence is awful anyway. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter how badly defensive the coach is. As long as he gets the attack going, if the doesn't score more goals than the opposition, that's how we're going to work at the minute. But really nervous for Saturday, but excited to see something different with the lads. I'm not actually that nervous. Obviously, I might be saying differently when the match kicks off, but I'm confident. I feel like Saturday will be the one, but I do expect the team to be 100% playing better than what they did under Jones or Bruce. Cheers, Adam. Danish Toon fan here. I'll be flying in for the Villa match in February. We'll keep an eye out for you and bring you a beer and sandwich. You wait outside somewhere. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that. Obviously, again, it'd be great to see loads of worldwide fans coming over the Newcastle game, especially from Denmark as well. That'd be great to see. But again, anyone else in the chat for you, feel free to come and meet us if you ever see us. I'm always happy to talk to people. Who remembers big Gabriel Obertan? I mean, good. He scored a couple of okay goals, to be fair, but I mean, Obertan. He's definitely one to forget in a few years' time. Or like a pub, he's like a pub joke, and in like 20 years' time, you go out and go, oh, remember Gabriel Obertan when he cast it? Everyone was just laughing at the pub when he had this kind of a pub joke, but he's one of them sort of players, isn't he? Are you doing more Newcastle ladies match days, Adam? Newcastle ladies play on Sunday. They play a 1:30 kick-off at Druid Park against Blythe Town. The last time those two played, Newcastle women's won 10-0. So if you want to watch Newcastle United just slap someone sitting and get yourself down on us, it should be a great laugh. And I mean, if it's like £3, but I know it's a £1 for sure. I mean, it's actually dirt cheap to go and watch the teams. But I mean, again, after the Brentford win, go down there, you see 2 wins the weekend by Newcastle. I mean, I'll be there to do a vlog. So again, if people want to come and say hello, I will be at that game. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Christopher, mate. Agree, Ralph going to be a fantastic appointment. Hope so, right? What else we got here? In your opinion, which player will Howe get the most improvement for? That's quite an interesting one, isn't it? Actually, what do you guys think as well about that? I like that question by Jeff, though. Which one I think is going to take the most? I actually think Joe Linton will improve on them. I don't know if he'll be the most improved, but I do think he'll actually will be better than what he is. I got a feeling he will actually start scoring goals. I don't always say, but I feel like Joe Linton will be an improver. I think Willock as well. I think if Willock gets played in the correct position, I expect him to improve than he has, obviously, earlier in the season. I think he will be a bit more like he was towards the back end of last year. So, you know what I mean? You could pick anyone, could you? I really like that question. What a player. Huh. Can't wait for Newcastle for Brentford. No, I've actually put that on myself, I'm not even joking. Hope it doesn't bite me in the backside, but it actually is the one I stuck on in the end. We'll see what happens. But 1 second. Just seeing how the figures are going at the minute. We'll check the subscriber count as well while we're at it. But let's look at that in the comments, guys. There's quite a few of these to get through. We're 14,050 subscribers a minute, by the way, so cheers for that. We do appreciate it. What else we got here? Apparently, Eddie Howe has been working death yards. It's not apparently alone, mate. He has 6 days away last week. They weren't on Sunday. I think they'll be in every weekday this week, and they will be in again tomorrow. So working them is an understatement of the year, mate. He is destroying those players. I remember one of the training sessions I watched them for like a few, and they were doing like a 20-minute session where like it was just 11v11. It was like a really small pitch, and the players are just constantly going for each other. And after 20 minutes or so, like, you just called it quits, and like about half the team just sat on the floor. Literally just sat on the floor, and it was just really bad just to see the fitness. These players were honestly pagheads. They really were just destroyed from the training session, which is good to see. It's good to see they getting worked hard, but it's also disappointing to see that how disgusting the training sessions have been for the last 3 months. I mean, honestly, these players are getting paid like over 10 grand a week, upwards of 70 grand a week, and they weren't even doing the job, were they? I would definitely play 4-2-3-1 Saturday, play with freedom. That's what I personally like the most. I think that number 10 position is quite important in the Newcastle team. Adam, you right, Lewis, mate? I hope you're doing all right, pal. Long time no see for you. I hope you've been good. If he gets the boys in the front foot, I can say it's just been fine. Hope so, Nathan. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, Brentford the last 2 matches, lost against Burnley, lost against Norwich. I mean, we should also be getting our first win against them. I mean, they're just giving away 3 points at this point, but we'll see what happens. We will see. But how's the likes going at the minute? I think 1 58 likes at the minute. So obviously, if you're new to the Championship, smash that like button. Again, super chats there. If you want to donate, you don't have to, you don't want to do, but appreciate any that come in. Adam, keep a good content, and you put the time and effort in your videos. Don't let the haters stop you from doing what you enjoy. No more Brucey, but how are the lads? Yeah, I was quite an important part about me actually, like properly doing this for a living. On the Steve with mate Ashley, I mean, I went to every single match this season. I still will go to every single match this season, but on the Steve with mate Ashley, I was seriously struggling to go to the games. I remember coming back from the Wolves match. We just lost 2-1 in the away game, where we put in one of the worst performances I've seen in years. I just sat in the corner way, but I was just thinking to myself, like, what is the point? Why am I watching this week in, week out? Why am I continuing to like, just spend money on this football club? I really just sat there and just thought, like, I mean, this is just going to destroy my mental health just watching this team on a weekly basis. I was getting to a stage where I was generally starting to struggle with this football club. Like, under Mike Ashley and Stevie, so we've been neglected for decades. It was just so bad to watch this football club just get sort of run into the grounds. I mean, in terms of now, it's great to come out and actually talk positive about the club. It's great to come out and have these expectations, have this ambition now. And I mean, it's just good about talking about this football club. I've never ever come on these live streams and talk about this football club before the theatre because I didn't want to. I mean, it's just depressing one. I mean, what can you talk about? It'd be exciting. It would just be the same old rubbish, really. But it's good to come out now, be ambitious, be excited for this sort of stuff. And I mean, that's what we come to see as football fans. What we come to see, this exciting. That's what we're here for. But yeah, I'm glad the position the club's at now, though. If I was Howe, the first players I would sign is the young lad from Arsenal. I think that's a no joke. I actually haven't picked that one up just yet, but I'm not going to read it out. I've got a feeling that's a no joke one. I mean, fair enough. I may fall for one at some point, but I'm not that tired yet, pal. I think the worst player I've seen was Emenalo with was quite bad, wasn't he? But I think he was like £1-2 million or something. He was definitely up there. I think Luke de Jong alone was a really, really bad one, considering he's actually at Barcelona now. I mean, he was not a Barcelona player when he was at this football club, was he now? But, I mean, it's just how it was, really. It's honestly just how it was. But, I mean, the club's back to where it is, though. You had Sean, mate. How are you, pal? Good to see you once again. That's how you play 4-4-2 with this. Debraca, Fernandez, Lascelles, Manquillo, Lewis. I mean, yeah, I would like to see it happen. I mean, you got Aaron one playing the right hand side for you. That's an interesting one. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I'll read this one out quickly, actually. Really support the club and don't follow the club for financial gets. This seems to be a thing where people are just leaving this trophy, speaking of mind, dangerous game. If you're on about me, though, I've been doing YouTube for 6 years and I didn't do it financially for 6 years. I mean, now I'm in a position where I can actually come out and watch Newcastle United while obviously doing this for a job, really. So I'm not here for financial gain. I still love this football club and I'm a diehard fan, but I mean, I wasn't doing it for financial gain the last 6 years, so you can't really give me the excuse of just coming out here just trying to squeeze money out of this football club. I mean, of course I'm not. I'm here to make videos in this football club. I mean, you so many people watching, you can see the views on my videos. People love this content. That's what I'm going to do, really. But I mean, I've been doing this for years before I even went full time. So I mean, it's not about me financial gain. I mean, yes, I've got to look at the business side now, but I've always done this as a hobby. Hope Ryan Fraser and one improved. They got everybody with defensive way players in. I don't really don't know about Ryan Fraser. I would love to see him do well, but I don't know what it is with him. There's something off about him, who he is. We'll see what happens, but I don't know about Ryan Fraser. What's this? 4-0 predictions. Simax with the doubles. What's this? Oh, no, sorry. Wilson with the double. Simax with the Woodwick. I would see. That'd be quite a nice one, wouldn't it? 4-0. That's what I went for personally. I mean, a lot of people are excited. I saw on the live stream yesterday with 5-0, and again, the excitement's in now. I haven't won all season long. We expect win 4-5 now. I'm looking forward to see what we can do. I really feel like we can definitely turn up. Just whether the players can be arsed, really. How true are the rumours of Rabiot being offered? Because I've heard nothing about Rabiot. Yeah, I mean, I think about rumours about him, but I've heard nothing about him since. So, again, at this moment in time, we haven't even got a director of football yet. So the majority of these player rumours will probably be a load of rubbish. I mean, I can't confirm anything, but I can't really understand where these sort of claims would come from at the minute. So I feel like it's just more Peter talk than anything. Now we can spend this kind of money in January. would like us to see a good cup one and get fair one Sunderland. Yeah, I mean, we're already fair one Sunday. The FA Cup already out with it before we even turned up, but I mean, we should be going fair one and maybe single time. I mean, quarterfinals is fair enough to be fair in the Carabao Cup, but still, we should be doing better. Right, look. All right, we'll talk about it now. Actually, we've got quite a few comments, and so this one you have Abigail. Real fans attend games. Adam attends every game under the sun. I'd love to see a fan who attends more. I mean, that is true. I mean, I literally go to every single main team match. I go to all the possible women's matches. I go to all the possible under 23 matches. And it's just how it's going to be. But yeah, we'll talk about the Trodden. Go through this last week or so. It's not just about me, but there's a lot of people have been heavily involved with this. The main ones I've seen quite a lot of. I think Paul from the Tomb Reviewers had loads. John Sinclair's had more loads. Obviously, Steve Wraith gets them all the time. He always gets them. So I think we'll talk about him now that I've got a chance. In terms of me, my interactions with our YouTubers or just people on Newcastle United, I mean, Bing, Steve Wraith and Burnsy a couple of weeks ago, I didn't speak to any of them. I was against all three, and it was probably the best way of putting it. Literally the last week or so, all of them directly just obviously be nice to us. So yeah, we have all put our differences aside. I think Steve texted us last Monday. I think he wanted me to send the clip over him and Luke Edwards' show, so I've done that. In terms of me and him now, I mean, I had met him before in the pre-season. That's we're sound neutral in real life, but we're always going to keep our differences. But now I've kind of made up with him. Burnsy, of course, mouth of the time on Twitter. Pretty much, he put a tweet about his really nice tweet about it, saying, "Oh, Adam, let's put our differences behind us. I'm inspired by what you do. Let's be friends, I guess." So, he was really sound. So I talked to him. We kind of made things out. In terms of Bingsy, about 4 weeks ago, was sliding us off quite like his Instagram. So me and him fell out, and I think it was I don't know when it was. I think it was on Saturday. I think it was he came on Instagram like about a 10-minute story on Instagram just telling us, "Oh, I should have done this, I shouldn't have done that, but I love your content, mate. Keep it up. I'm glad how you're doing." But again, no, I mean, he's been really nice to us, so I've sort of made it with him. But the best way of putting it is I've made it with pretty much all the content creators out there now, which wasn't the case a few weeks ago. So that's the important part. And in terms of people slagging us off and people trolling us, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really care. Even though obviously it's not nice, the comments again. Obviously, some of the comments are outright disgust. I mean, I've had some comments telling people to kill myself. I mean that's just shocking. But even though those comments are negative towards me, they still benefit me because it's still people talking about me, which in terms just gets more people interacting about us really. Which I mean, for a content creator, is business because that's more people talking about you really. So even though they're not nice comments, they still benefit, which is why I don't block that many people. I blocked a few of them that have got under my skin. But I mean, in terms of those ones, I kind of just don't really respond to them. I just kind of just let them be. And in terms of the likes of Paul, John Sinclair and Stevie, I don't know what comments they received, but all of them claimed that obviously there'd be a lot of people sort of harassing and bullying them. So, I mean, it's just how it is, really. I know Steve's been trying to contact Evelyn and Chronicle, try and get some articles in there about it. Obviously, we're quite biased here because it involves me, but I actually do think it's a good idea because, again, though, social media is not going to do anything about these sort of trolls and that. I mean, the local press will be good because it kind of just exposes these people and obviously makes them play the crap their pants. So, yeah, we'll see what happens really. But I just thought I'd address that now. I mean, sorry, I've been talking for ages there about it, but there's a lot of things about trolls. I mean, it's just how it is. Unfortunately, it's nothing. I'm not going to pretend like it's just about me. It's not. It's just how it is. All the content creators out there. I mean, let's just 1 second, yeah. I'm trying to get some of these comments out. Yeah, I mean, one second. I've got loads of comments to read through, so I'll be talking for you just there. What was I up to? Give me just a second. I think we were about here. Ooh, 1 sec. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. I'm literally trying to find the exact part I was after. I think it was this one here. Hi, Adam. Right, Bacon's mate. Welcome to the stream, pal. Worst players, Anderson. I mean, isn't he the one that plays for Crystal Palace? When he played for Newcastle? I mean, I don't know what you're on about there. I'm pretty sure he plays for Crystal Palace now. Stockport showed how to win a game with shot defence. Yeah, a hard time that women's match. I went into the little sort of cafe bit. I mean, I could see that the Sky Sports was on there. I mean, I think it was like 3-2 ball and a hard time. So it was crazy that game, wasn't it? But I think the FA Cup's all about. Can't wait for the gates. That game will start this December. That's going to be a cracking match against Charlton. Imagine this FA Cup. It's upsetting that would that be incredible. But how long till you get you up? Do you reckon? Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you, Roz. We've got to wait a couple of seasons at least. I know Amanda Stevens came out and said she wants to win the Premier League within the next 5 years. I mean, that's a mental expectation. I really don't think that's going to happen. We'll see, we'll see. You never know. I still think things are going to be steady, but I feel like 5 years for Europe is realistic. I do think we can do it in 5 years. But in terms of major honours, I have a 10-year sort of limit in that, I'd say. Haters will get bored eventually. That's good predictions. I mean, they actually won't get bored. I don't think that's kind of what they're fighting for. That's what they live for, really. I mean, the people that are sitting there, keyboards and little attics going, oh, Adam, I hate your channel. Oh, you're this, you're that. I mean, that's all they do. They just sit in a little basement, just write comments about it because they've got nothing else to do otherwise because they can't do anything. I mean, that's all they do is slag people off on social media because, I mean, it's just jealousy. Let's be honest, it's just jealousy. But it's the same people every single time. They're going at us. So these are people who got kids. These are people that got their own midlife crisis to worry about. I mean, it's just embarrassing. I mean, it's just the same people every single time. And all I've got to say is just get a grip, lads. I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to stop this. So what else do you want me to do? It's how it's going to be. If I want to go stand outside the training ground all day, I'll stand outside the training ground all day. Unless the club at Eddie Howe sits, otherwise I'm not going to stop. I do what I want. And obviously, you guys appreciate the content as always. So I do what I feel is best for this channel. Evening, Adam. Good evening, Geordie J. Gaming. Obviously, I've seen your name pop up quite a few times in the comment section with chairs, mate. Adam, at the ladies' match, should they swap shirts at full time? No, no, they don't. I don't know why they don't, but it just is really. I think there's laws in terms of girls swapping shirts. I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't want to try and get into that sort of deeply, but I believe they're not allowed to remove the shirts. I think anyway. I'm not too sure, to be honest. That's stuff. Oh no, that's what I've read out before. But cheers, I'll be giving that comment though. 17 now on the weekend. Which one? Both games. I think it's gonna be 17 now, but never know. Alex, never know. Is there any chance the Premier League can take the club off the current owners and make them put the club up for sale? No. Well, how can he do that though? Already approved the deal. How can they just go back and say, oh, actually, you're not good. No, you're not allowed to use. Yeah, you've got to sell the club. Yeah, man, the Premier League approved the deal for it, so they can't just turn around and actually change their mind. I mean, no, impossible to do that. Absolutely impossible. You face serious legal ramifications. You did that, but no, it's literally impossible to do that. Hello, Ben, mate. You all right? What's this? What else got? There's always going to be hate, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. Great job. Thank you, the bear, mate. I appreciate that. This is how it is. Really, it doesn't matter who you are. You're always going to get hate comments. It's just the same people. And it's just how it's going to be. They can slag me off. You can put all the posts about us on Twitter all you want, but I'm still going to make these videos. Still going to do it. Loving the content, Adam. What's the end goal of the channel? Thank you, Matthew. My end goal. I haven't actually got an end goal. My end goal is just to do this full time, which I'm doing now. So I mean, that's my end goal. I guess I've kind of already done what I wanted to do. Yes, of course, at some point, I don't know when it could be. I would love to get 100k as a squad. I would love to get that 100k plaque on the wall in my bedroom, and that's definitely something I've got in my mind. Hopefully one day I will get it, but yeah, it's just my end goal. I haven't really got one. I'm just going to keep going one place at a time. I always got a lot of people. I kind of want to put like long-term goals on. That's not really what I do. I kind of just go one day at a time. I always focus on the task at hand. I don't really want to focus on obviously things in the future. It's just not really something I want to do personally, but my biggest goal with YouTube is going full time, which I've done. So yeah, that's kind of my only real goal. Optimistic from Brentford. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, definitely, mate. Anderson striker from a few years ago. I don't remember any Newcastle striker called Anderson apart from Eddie Anderson. I mean, which one Anderson was at Newcastle United? I honestly don't remember this guy. But hello Adam. Hope you're having good, Jordan, mate. How are you, pal? Good to see you once again. Love what you're doing, mate. Watching for Scotland. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it as always, mate. Welcome, obviously, from England. I've been beat Scotland an awful lot. I've been to Edinburgh Zoo a couple of times. I've been to Edinburgh South for the Hibs match, but that's by the way, I've never been to beat Scotland any other time. But I'm a big fan of Edinburgh, though. Really nice capital. The capital, is it? Yeah, it is. What will happen if ticket prices go up? Will you have to make more videos? No. Financially, obviously, I've already put a post about it on Twitter. I don't want to talk about that anymore, but I'm fine financially. That's probably the best way of putting it. I expect ticket prices to go up. I feel like with ticket prices, I don't think they're expensive. James' part at the minute, so I feel like they've got no choice but to put the ticket prices up. Newcastle's one of the cheapest in the Premier League, and in terms of the new investors, I mean, I don't mind paying more money if the football is ambitious, which I expect it to become. So My only problem is if I spend more money, the team's still rubbish. That's kind of my biggest concern. But I think the team will be progressive, and I don't mind spending more money if the team obviously tries more, which I do expect. We're talking about the sport directors. We have to get one of the same board cut as manager we've got now. I wouldn't take Ken Key as a sport director if that's what you said there. I mean, he hasn't worked a job in football about 12 years as well. Last time he worked was in 2008, 2009 for Newcastle. I mean, he's too old now to have a job that's stressful. I feel like he should be an ambassador of the club, but I feel like making the ambassador or the manager is just crazy. Like, I really don't agree with that at all. Shouldn't hide the hate that it would just be. I've seen a lot of people kind of say this, but I mean, I've got to address it sometimes. Listen, I've had this for years now. I mean, it doesn't go away, I promise you. Yes, it dies down, but you still get hate comments. You still get people that slag off. It's just how it is, really. In terms of me, I mean, again, this is about, in the terms of this, it's like a weekly show. You can't say it in terms of news last week. I mean, obviously, that's big news that's happened to me in the last week. So, yeah, I kind of got to talk about that. Great content, bro. Thank you, Wonky Donkey, mate. Cheers for that. Hello, Adam. Right, Jabba Dabba Do, mate. How are you? But obviously, I know you're a channel member, Rubenstein's channel. Keep it up, mate. Good lad. But I was at live stream Rubenstein actually yesterday. That video on his channel should be up before Saturday, so we'll see whatever goes on. What was it like meeting Eddie Howe? What players never stopped for a photo? I'll tell you all the players haven't stopped for a photo. Right? I've been at the training ground I think about 7-8 times now. Callum Wilson has never stopped when I've been there. Sim Maxon has never stopped. Jamal Lewis has never stopped. Darlow has never stopped, but to be fair, he nearly died from COVID, so I don't blame him not stopping. Gillespie's never stopped. Fraser's never stopped. Gale's never stopped. Hayden's never stopped. Kraft's never stopped. I think all the others have stopped at some point for us. I'm trying to think. I don't think I missed anyone out there. Willock stopped once. Lascelles has stopped once. Murphy stopped once. Fernandez stops loads. Jordan stops quite a bit. Shelby stops quite a bit. But, I mean, Fernandez is the only one that really stops consistently. I feel like the rest of them just stop whatever they want me. People won't tell to think what they want about the players, but in my opinion, the players have a right to what they want to stop the corner. I've got no problem with the drying passes. Like, that's their choice, especially with COVID now. I mean, you got to put you and your family first. I mean, imagine, let's say, if I had COVID, I went to the training ground, I then passed on to the team. I mean, it would just go in the team, wouldn't it? So I understand why some players don't want to stop, but my problem with some of the players that, like, some are just take the mic, to be honest. I think Sim Max is a really bad one. Whenever Sim Max comes out, like, every time Fielder comes out, he's just on his phone. I mean, is anyone a really busy man, or he's just not on his phone, or he's just doing it just to get past the fans? But I don't need to stop the car. Just give you a thumbs up, like, give you a wave or something. I'm not asking you to stop the car. I'm just asking you to acknowledge the fans. Just drive past one hand of the wheel, just go like that, or just go like that. I mean, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to stop the car. But every time he comes out, he just sits in his phone. I mean, I honestly feel he just does it on purpose, just to make it act like he's obviously busy. But I mean, every time I've been there, he does it every single time. So I mean, he's either a really popular person, or he just does that just to pretend like he's busy. But I mean, just give you a thumbs up. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, but. But in terms of Eddie Howe, I missed that whole part. In terms of meeting Eddie Howe, though, he's really standing, really lovely bloke. Takes time with the fans, obviously, answer your questions we have, and I mean, met him 3 times now. I mean, he is a lovely bloke, big fan of him. I'd love to see what he could do in, obviously, in the future in Newcastle United. Hope you sign some players in January, but can't see anyone want to pay more than 5 for Shelby or Hendrick. I mean, good. I think Shelby's done. I don't think his legs are there anymore. I think he's getting older now, and I just feel like he's not really a Premier League player anymore. Hendrick, I think, he's never had it, to be honest. And, for a fact, you're bringing him in off the bench against, if he's a bench woman on Burnley, you're bringing him at this football club. I mean, for a fact, I mean, he's just going to be doo-doo, and he's not going to be very good. But it's a nightmare. How do you think Howe would keep it up this season? Yes, the team should be stable anyway, to be honest. No matter who's in charge, the team's good enough to stay up anyway, so. Yeah, I think I'm a manager now. That's obviously he had to put the effort in. We should be staying up. We really should be staying up. There's no BS, no exceptions here. You got to do it. Got to keep that team up. We really got to. But anyway, we'll get some more of these comments up. 1 sec, guys. Again, there's quite a lot of content coming in now. So anyone who's new to the channel, a quick check the subscriber account. We are on, let me just check. We are on 14,057 now, so thank you for that. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to smash that like button. Again, if you want to donate, the option is there, the super chat. You don't have to, don't worry, but any donations would be hugely appreciated. But anyway, go back to read some more comments. I'm not sure how long I'll do the live stream for today. Just whatever I want to, really. Just whatever I feel like stopping. I will do it for at least another hour. We'll see how things go, but I probably will keep it on for about 6 o'clock, I think, to like a 3-hour live stream. Or not, I don't think I'll upload any more times a day. I think I just have the big live stream to do. What do you think of Man City supposed to get sponsored by cryptocurrency with no directors? Haven't heard anything about that, mate, so I couldn't really comment there. I have coded. Ooh, that's a look at it. Hope you get better soon. Obviously, at home, but I have I got a bit of a sore throat. I haven't got COVID though, but hope you get better soon. But obviously, that's tell yeah. Hope you get well soon, like I've said though. Hi mates, hope you're well and always remember here as always here. I'm good mate, football brand, because he made a video God sake, sorry. He made a video on me, obviously when Eddie Howe first came to training and he drove back down the road. I mean, iconic, actually iconic video on the channel that, but he's always been really sound, so it's good to see him doing well. But do appreciate commenting exactly here as always here. Who's busting get the Leicester at him? I'm not getting the bus Leicester. I'm going down in the team review's car, so it'll be me, him, PD, Prowlock, and Archer. I think is going down the game. So I'll be in the car at that one, mate. So no bus for that, but I would normally be in Amanda's bus if I was to go down. What do you think the score will be against Brentford? I said 4-0 Newcastle. I put us on to win every game this season. We haven't won a single one yet. So I'm definitely a bit deluded, you could say, in the comments, but aye. I'm always an optimistic man, though, and that's how it's going to be. 1 second down here. Apologies if I take a while to answer your comments, by the way. There's loads of it coming in. Well, this is Anderson was saying when she was injured off. Well, no, I didn't remember this like in my lifetime. I don't remember this Anderson guy, but I mean, never heard of the guy, so I couldn't comment on him. But again, that's not even my lifetime, so that's probably why I didn't remember him. Where do you see us position in January? I'm seeing 13. Well, 13th from January. You got muddled. The December fixtures are really hard. Brentford, Norwich, and Burnley, they had to be the wins. We got to go with 9 points in those 3 matches, and yeah, it has to be a 7 minimum. Go for 9. If we don't win at least 2 of those games, we're going to be in big trouble because it's not about making the sign of January. You've got to be ready for January because if we are like 19 or 20th of January. What players want to come to a club that's in the relegation zone? I mean, it's a different mentality between signings. If we were sitting outside the relegation zone versus if we were in the relegation zone. So, if we out the bottom 3 by the transfer window, I mean, we've got a good chance of getting better players in. That's what I will say. But we'll see though. But we've got to make sure to try and get out that bottom 3. I mean, we've still got a lot of work to do at the minute. Hi Adam, how's it going, buddy? Right, and then it's mate. How are you, pal? Good to see your channel going at a fast rate. I appreciate crypto, mate. I mean, yeah, the channel rate is going at the quickest it's ever been on this channel. Literally, it's ever been. The last 3 months or so has been the best I've ever had on YouTube. I mean, I've only got you guys a thanks for that. It's just incredible. So I can say when you've got no other word to put it, it is honestly incredible. But I love doing these videos, of course. And from now on, though, there will be weekly streams on the channel. I will be a man of my words. Every Thursday, we'll get the weekly streams on, the weekly news even. But hi, I love your channel. Keep it up. Buzzing with the game on Saturday. Can't wait. I really think we'll get our first win. Yeah, I agree. I can't wait to start as well, boys. Appreciate the support and has to be the one against Brentford. I mean, God, if we don't beat Brentford, we've got Arsenal away next. Arsenal away is such a hard game. Arsenal's form's been pretty good last couple of months as well. I've got to give Arteta credit on that. I mean, that guy got called every name under the sun during the international break, so. He's been really good last couple of months. I feel like obviously he's going to be in the up. I think important to keep see a change of attitude on the pitch on Saturday and trying to attack from our means and just having some action. Yeah, I agree. You can't just rely on one player. I feel like Callum Wilson's a player that's really isolated in the last couple of games. He doesn't get any of the ball, and it's just due to the fact his teammates just don't provide him support. It doesn't matter what striker go up front. If you don't give him support, he's not going to do anything. If you have Ronaldo up front, he's still going to struggle. But I mean, it's just crazy, isn't it? But I mean, we've got loads of comments. I'm seeing loads of positive comments coming, guys. I will get them in a couple minutes, I promise you. Prediction for Brentford, I went 4-0 Percy. How many points do you think we get before January? Actually, we'll go for the fixtures now, actually. Yeah, one second. Newcastle's fixtures up. We'll have a look at the fixtures. I'll tell you what I honestly think for them before January. So we've got first game is Brentford at home. We should be going to win that game. So we should be aiming for the 3 points in that one. So I'm going to stick 3 points down in that one. Arsenal away is going to be a really hard match. I don't expect us to get anything, but it's the Saturday half-12 kickoff. And as Gandhi always says, never bet on the early kickoff. And I feel like maybe we could cause an upset, get a draw from the game, but nothing more than a point. And you would honestly expect us to lose that one. So I'll stick it down to 0 for that one. Norwich at home should be 3 points every day of the week. Burnley at home, we should be going for the win as well. Yes, the form's picked up, but I still don't rate that. So Leicester away, that's a hard match, but weirdly enough, though, Newcastle have really good form at King Power Stadium last couple of years. So apart from that fight now, I mean, yeah, I expect us to go down there and honestly try and get something in the game. So we'll stick with them for 1 point in that game. Liverpool away, no. Manchester City at home, no. Man United at home, no. Everton away. That's actually a winnable game, I think. I don't know what it is, but I've got a feeling Benitez will struggle against Newcastle. I'll stick with down for a point for that one. So I'll put it down to beat Brentford, Norwich, and Burnley. You got a point away at Everton and Leicester. I'm over ambitious there, and maybe I'm going to stick with down to get 11 points in that's like 7-8 games or something. But that's what I went for. Love the content, Adam. Appreciate it, Thomas. Cheers. Adam, have you got a photo of Abigail Stevens? No, I have not actually. You ever say Abigail if you get pictures? It's no. He's what games do you play on the Xbox? Remove. I've got no idea what that means. But I play a little bit of FIFA now and again. I play a bit of Rocket League now and again. I play a bit of Warzone now and again. That's about it, really. That's all I play on the Xbox, really. But I play it now and again. I'm always doing stuff, even though obviously I'm always in the house and I'm always making videos. I haven't really got time to do much. The next home game's a crucial, mate. Under Howe, I think we could get a surprise result on our travels. I mean, hope so, mate. I really hope so. Wow. Oh, my God. I mean, this guy should donate 50 quid. Where was it? Bloody hell. That is just ridiculous, mate. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, Warren, for the £50 donation. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's definitely the biggest donation I've had on the channel. I mean, I've got no words, mate. Thank you so much. That does mean the world to me. Again, this is my job now, so that money helps me out a lot. Thank you so much, mate. I really do appreciate it. A 50 quid donation. I mean, damn. You're too kind. I mean, wow. Thank you so much. Like, words can only describe so much, mate. Thank you so much. That is a ridiculous donation. Cheers, mate. Really do appreciate that. But anyway, I mean, sorry for obviously reading someone's come out there, but that was just a mental one there. Thank you so much for that donation. I mean, that's the biggest donation I had in this YouTube channel, so cheers for that. These next home games are crucial, mate. Under how I think we could get a surprise result in our travels. Yeah, that's the thing. Against the likes of Man City, Liverpool, Man United, we're no longer going to be this negative team that just sits back and just waits for them. Now we actually will take it to these teams. You never know, a team like Man U at St James Park might struggle. Ronaldo might have a bad game. I mean, the team might just be on the back all game long, but I mean, it's just crazy, isn't it? What's this? Yeah. Are you still living in Sunday? I've never lived in Sunday, mate. I've never ever lived in Sunday. Great content, mate. Keep it coming. I will do, mate. Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate that, mate. But I mean, yeah, I will keep the content coming as always, though. But I've never ever lived in Sunday, mate. I don't know where you got that assumption from. Hi, Adam. Any chance to meet you on Saturday? Love you so much. Very positive. Love what you stand for. Appreciate it, mate. Before the match, I'll always be outside the club shop, so trying to think. The statue at the end, is it the Melbourne statue? I can't remember what statue it is, but wherever that statue is next to the club shop, normally before the game, I'll go on St James's Park about 11 o'clock. I want to get there for when Eddie Howe turns up. I get that sorted. I'll go away from St James's Park so I can get the upload up because the connection's really bad around the stadium. But whenever I've got that sorted, I'll be literally outside the ground before the match. I'll be literally outside the club shop. So you've got to come see us. Feel free to say hello. I will be there. But it says Eddie Howe manager backup wins against the biggest teams when he was at Bournemouth. I'm confident he can do it again, especially if he gets 3 or 4 quality signs in January. Exactly, mate. I mean, again, appreciate that. We'll see. I mean, obviously, that was a 4-0 against Chelsea once. I mean, obviously, he's had interviews about that, how he just completely had a mastermind against the opposition. But We'll see. Still a lot of work to be done, but I feel like we'll see really well. I do expect him to try against the opposition teams around the sport. You never know. You honestly never know these things. I mean, 1 second. Sorry, I got a really bad sort of throat. That's why I constantly taking sips of water. But trying to get some more of these comments now, though. Obviously, again, that's just ridiculous, by the way. Thank you so much, mate. But that was the next one, yeah. What would you start 11 for Brentford? I'll read that again, mate, because again, I've come for this quite a few times. So I feel it'll probably be finished. Finish off with the Brentford preview. I think that's probably the best way to do the stream. But £50 your thought was yours. Fair enough, I'll be here. Fair enough. Got your asking price there. Are you going to the Brentford game? Listen, me, I'm going every game. I've got a season ticket, so I will be there. Hello, Adam. You right, Robbie, mate? Obviously, he's enjoyed you in the 23 streams. Yesterday, Newcastle United on the 23 drew 1-1 against Huddersfield. So I made the better choice by going to the women's match. 4-1 game, really good game that. So I definitely made the correct choice doing that. But I mean, again, no, I mean, it's just I just love going to the games. Even the women's matches, I mean, they're enjoyable to watch. A lot of assumptions people have with women's games is that the players don't go for tackles, the women's bottle tackles. They do not. Trust me, you should have seen some of the tackles went for yesterday. I mean, they were the 2 footage. I mean, it's an incredible amount of physical tackles going for. I mean, one of the Chesley Street players actually brought the nose. You should have seen the nose. It kind of went inside. I mean, it was a really bad nose break. But I mean, you do get some really bad tackles in women's football. I mean, yeah, it's not this sort of soft game that people want to call. I mean, it's physical. It's, a lot of players I love going in for it. So I mean, it's not the soft game people want to assume it is. Going to be interesting to see if Shaw, etc. comes in, considering he's been playing for the Swiss. I mean, I just don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. I really don't think it's going to happen. I really think it's going to be the same team or same individuals. Are you going to try and get a scene ticket with a chant corner? I'm actually not a fan of chant corner. I'll explain why. There's 2 reasons. One, you can't see the away that well. And I feel like on my channel, even when Newcastle lose, it's important to get the away in because, I mean, it's just business for me. If we're going to lose a match, then, again, I'm just going to try and obviously get that sort of stuff out. But the second reason is the VAR screen. That's quite important at the game because I need to know what's going on. Obviously, you've got no idea what's going on down there. And in terms of my section, the seat's really good. There's a really, really good seat. And because of the season tickets now, you've got no chance of moving your seat. You're stuck with the seat you got now because everyone's going to renew the season tickets, obviously, next season. So there's going to be little to no season tickets at all. The queue is going to be like tens of thousands of people trying to get them. So I'm stuck where I am. It's a good seat. I don't mind it. I don't mind my seat. It's not going to change anytime soon. But to answer that question, no, I would not be in the chant corner. But no for cup games. I might go in there for like the FA Cup game. Where's the season ticket? It's just underneath the box. It's I'm trying to explain. It's the corner. So like when the players come out the tunnel, it's the corner on the left hand side. Like it directs you in front of you is the screen, and so your wearing like above you on the left. It's literally just watching my home vlogs, mate. That's where I sit. Go to the women's match last night. Yes, I did, mate. Yeah, I saw your videos were a class. Appreciate it, mate. Cheers. What's this? Who would your first genuine sign be from Max Bell? As always, at university. I've heard from him quite a while. Hope he's all right. But who's that first genuine sign? I mean, I do feel like Tarkowski's a realistic one to go. And yes, he's not an exciting signing, but he's better than some of us we have. I think we can get him off Burnley due to the fact that Newcastle's just bigger than Burnley every single way in it. So, I mean, why would you stay at Burnley? We can just come up to Newcastle there. It's just an upgrade for a minute. So, we'll see in the end. But I would love to see Van de Beek at the club. I don't know how realistic he is, but I would love to see him at the football club. I really do feel like he's one that, obviously, he's just been great at the club. We'll see, though. We'll see. So you still feel the rivalry Manchester United your days, never like losing them? Oh yeah, 100%. I think Man U and Leeds, there might as well be 2 derbies those games. I think in terms of how I feel going to those matches, I just had that sort of this hatred really, and you just really want to beat them, don't you? So I still feel like those 2 are as close to derbies as you can get. So yeah, I do still feel like the Manchester United rivalries there. I know I feel like that one's went away. I think the Liverpool ones went away a little bit due to the fact that Liverpool's just too good on it. I mean, Liverpool's always going to beat us most of the time. So I feel like the rivalry there is just not really much of a rivalry because they're just obviously a better team than us. So I think that one's downhill a little bit. I still think Man U and Leeds are 2 massive rivals in the Premier League. I went to the Blues Villa game on Sunday's woman. Fair enough. Obviously, I love a women's derby. Yeah, the derby yesterday was great for a women's match, to be fair. So big fan of it, mate. Obviously, fair play if you won. Yeah, do you think he's doing that extra work? Yes, he is. He's doing a lot of one-on-one work with a personal trainer outside of the training ground. Do you think Eddie can find a decent player? Yes, I do think he can. I do feel like in a more attacking team and an actual ambitious team, I just feel like he's going to be up for it. Really, that's probably the best way to put it. But I would say, but I do feel like he would be better than what he's previously been. Hi, anyway, Sonny, mate, how are you, pal? Adam, do you do a lot of bird watching? I got this from quite a bit. I mean, I'm at the training ground now in the game, but I'm not going to the training ground much more. I mean, because again, there's not really much reason to until the January window opens. Once that window opens, I mean, I'll be there all the time because I imagine all the new players coming, that's going to be really exciting. But there's not really much point to go anymore. Eddie Howe's in now. Let him crack on with the players. No need to keep disturbing them. Keep the content going, mate. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Hi, Adam. Shared the women's football. I appreciate it, Paul. Thank you so much. Obviously, I saw your comment yesterday in my YouTube video, so cheers for that. The really sad part about women's football is yesterday, I've got a mate that's seen one of the women's players, so obviously he kind of tells all this stuff that goes on in the background. But I mean, the women's players play. They haven't even got anyone to record the videos. Like the Newcastle women's manager, generally uses some of my videos just to analyse the games. I mean, they literally have no videos whatsoever from the game. So, I mean, the players played 90 minutes and they don't get any footage whatsoever. You know what I mean? I feel like they should at least get the games recorded, but I do feel really bad for them. You look at teams around, I mean, they got like 100 or so people watch a game. I mean, and again, under new ownership now, I expect me a lot more ambitious. But I mean, there's this nowhere where it needs to be. Really. I do feel like Newcastle women's team should be better than what they are. It's not slang I find the players or the coaching staff because they only get what they're given. But I feel like there's just not enough TLC in the club. I feel like the club needs to be just worked up from the ground below. Really. I mean, there definitely needs to be more media on that for sure. I mean, there should at least be highlights. I feel like for the matches from the women's team. I mean. What else can you can't physically watch them by channel is the only way you can watch the women's football at the moment, which is just crazy to say. But every single match for the women's team that obviously is not just a conflict with the first team I will be at, but it's just sad to see that there's just literally get no coverage whatsoever. I know Lee Law from Newcastle fans see me now and again goes to games or he puts a goals in Twitter or he puts like a vlog in his second channel, but I mean even then though he just puts it in his second channel, he obviously hasn't got his main priorities, which whereas in my channel I couldn't care less how many viewers I got, I will stick with the main channel. Cheers, I'm a classic graph. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Kind of most of a flourish on the Eddie Howe. We'll see. He actually did had a really bad last season. Eddie Howe would have got really good. I think he only scored about 7 in 38 or something like that. I mean, if he played pretty much the full season, he just struggled in the air. But we'll see, though. We'll see. I think Ramsey and O'Brien are exactly what we need in midfield. We'll see. Oh, yeah, Ramsey quite a lot of these Ramsey players coming up. We'll see what the club does in the end. But again, though, it's just one of them. You just got to. I mean, I've heard this one for years now, but will the club finally do it though? That's one we will see over time. But I hope so. Ramsey will be a decent player. Definitely better what we've got. Do you reckon you're on the 20th phase of long-term future at the club? No. I think some of them are okay, but I don't see any of them ever making the team in the future. I really feel like there's just. The team in a couple of years, it's just going to be too good for these players, I'll be honest. Yes, there's some good players now, like Ali Anderson, Dylan Stevenson, Lewis Cass, Dan Lang. I mean, they're good players, but no, I don't ever see them making the first team. Might get an odd cup game now and again, but long-term future, no. I don't think any of them have a long-term future, to be honest. We lost 1-0, close game. To be fair, just couldn't take a chance, fair enough. I mean, 1-0 is quite close to women's game, to be fair. I haven't really seen the 1-0 ones yet. Did you go to the 23 match against Huddersfield? No, I went to the women's matches, but that one was both the games won at the same time. I went to the women's one in terms yesterday. Who do you think is the best priority within Newcastle? I don't know, but I think you mean player. Really, Sir Max would say. I still feel, even though he's had a bad season, I feel like Willock will be a good long-term player. He's got a lot of ability there. If he gets played in the correct position, I feel like he's confident will go back up. And again, he'll play a similar player where he was last season. He was ball and touch one time last year. He was a brilliant football player. But his quality's just sort of dropped this year. I seen Willock leave the training ground when he stopped for the fans. He's just sitting in his car. He just looked really sad. I mean, I don't know what I think he's all right behind the scenes with him, but I stopped the car. He looked really depressed. He was just sitting there like sick of his life. I don't think he had a bad training session or what, but he did look really down. So I hope he's all right. But I don't know if his head's in the right place at the minute, to be honest. Probably the best way of putting it. I mean, he really does just seem to be a bit down at the minute, but I will see if things change over time, though. Let's just get some cherry fruit things in your foot. I mean, yeah, my foot's screwed me. I mean, that's what you get for making videos all the time, stand outside the training ground. But it's not too bad at the minute, to be honest. Just for to break its heart every now and again, really. But this woman's as good as all up and coming. Yeah, it is. I mean, if you watch women's football 20 to 30 years ago, I mean, without being harsh, it was just bad to watch. But some of the players, I mean, this isn't being sexist, but some of the players literally couldn't kick a ball. And 20, 30 years later, I mean, the standing now is really good. It really is good. I feel like with Newcastle women's team, the next 10 to 15 years, I actually think we'll have one of the best women's teams in the league. I hope one day there'll be Champions League. I would love to see Champions League matches. Women's team, imagine that. That'd be sick. But I mean, yes, it's still progressive. It's still got to obviously build its way up. It's not obviously what the men's team is like at the minute. But I mean, the standard's definitely improved and will continue to improve. But if you watch it 20, 30 years ago, I mean, it's just bread and butter. The standard difference now. I mean, it is really good now. But I still got to progress over time though. But big fan of how it is at the minute. Really enjoying the games. Will Eddie Howe keep the lads up? Yes, I think you will. That's just, I don't know what's your favourite birds. They are small, petites. I mean, okay, fair enough. I fancy the robins myself, the magpies. I mean, I don't know. But I like the parrots as well. I don't know what it's what we say. Really, I don't talk about birds now, but I've actually managed to call one of the comments now. Wow, but Joe Linton's son and Fernando's daughter goes to my school. Fair enough. I mean, fair enough. It's a weird one, but is that a public school or is that a private school or what? But that'd be quite interesting to see. I think Barber Joe Linton's son, I imagine all the players will probably obviously take the mick out of him, but and then again, no, your dad is a millionaire, so I guess it's just kind of got to take it on, really. But are you going to the Gateshead Charlton game? Yes, I am. Now I've got a chance to actually kind of just talk about stuff. Really, I go through all the matches I'm actually going to in December. I think I've got to save somewhere. I've got to save my Twitter. Actually, give us just a second. I actually will read out what I've got here. But 1 second. I've actually got the matches I'm going to go down to here. I've got the matches on my screen now. So, guys, in December, I will be going to 10 games of 31 days. On the 3rd of December, Friday night, we'll be going down to the Gateshead match for the FA Cup second round match against Charlton. Can't wait for that game. That's going to be an absolute classic down at Gateshead. But make sure you get yourself down to that one. If you're not doing anything on Friday night, I mean, that's going to be a cracker. On Saturday, the 4th of December, Newcastle play Burnley at home. I expect that to be an easy win, 3 o'clock kickoff. On the 6th of December, Monday night, it was at Benton Park. Newcastle play against Sunderland in the time we had derby. Last time these two played at the stadium, Newcastle won 2-1. So again, be an interesting game, that one. On the Friday, Newcastle under 23s play again against Watford. So again, get yourself down there if you can. The 12th of December, Newcastle away to Leicester City, so we'll be away for that one. On the Tuesday, Newcastle on the 23s are away to Ashton, and it was in the North East Cup thing, so they play against that. Thursday night, on the 16th of December, Newcastle play against Liverpool away. Yep, I'll be there. Manchester City on a Sunday, 19th of December at home. Manchester United on the 27th of December at home, and 30th of December, Everton away. I beat all those games. I beat every single one of them. The Liverpool and Everton away games are both on Thursday, so we'll have to put the stream on a different day. But yeah, I'll be on pretty much all of them. So 10 matches in 31 days, I will get them all done. So plenty of vlogs on the channel. But there you go. A lot of them are read out there, but I've got plenty of them coming up more. That's just public school. I've fed of them. What's the next step for the channel? But again, I haven't really got long-term goals, but I just keep put my videos out there, just keep doing what I do. And yes, at some point I'd love to get 100k subscribers, but it's not really kind of a thing I've got about my mind. I would just do what I can at the minute, make sure people enjoy the content, and we'll see what happens. Mate. But my main goal was literally just do full time, which I'm doing now. So again, for the see really. Hi mate, great channel, well done, son. I think Willock's struggling with leaving his family, is he? I don't know. I don't know, but I did see really sad when he left the training grounds. I hope he's all right, but yeah, it's probably the best way to put it. I was trying to start home, but he just need to get his head into the game. As I say, was the worst of the team. He's one of the worst, I would say, at start. So don't fancy him anymore. Really don't. He's just clumsy, and he's the best way to put it. He gives away penalties. He's reckless on the ball. I mean, He really is just a clumsy defender, and he's just a nightmare to watch. He really gets under my skin. There's any Newcastle content creators, by the way, literally just you can watch the video if you want. Not come watch it, you can come on the stream. So I gave sort of texty one, but I don't know which ones are busy at night, so I'm really messaging them too. Who will still be in the team in 5 years from now? I think Sir Maximum won it. That's it. I think every other player will be gone. Even the goalkeepers. I just feel like with a lot of these ones, a lot of them are aging players now, or just players that just aren't really going to cut in a few years' time. And I really think Wilson's legs will be gone by that point, so I think it will be in a championship team by then. So we'll see, really, but I expect pretty much the full team to be gone by that point. Audio when I was going to invest in Newcastle United, yes. I don't know exactly what investment they would do, but I think they will definitely put some care. Like you see a man that's maybe come out and say, "Oh, we need a leader from the foundation. We need to invest in the youth team, we need to invest in the academy." Yes, it might not include the women's team at the minute, but you know for a fact she wants to be the best at everything. So I mean, the women's team we would imagine at some point will get the probably the work it needs. I feel like the women's team is quite neglected. It's probably a good way of putting it. I just don't feel like it gets the attention it needs really. I mean, I know don't know a really good women's team, but Newcastle should really have the best women's team in the office. I feel like. I mean, don't have got a class team, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Newcastle should at least be trying to get somewhat near them. We're just nowhere near at the minute, so we'll see if things change over time. But yeah, I just don't feel at that level we need to be at the minute with them. But they're still a really good team. There's nothing personal towards the player staff members. Good luck, whatever you do, kid. Appreciate Andrew. Cheers. Who deserves the captain badge? I actually think Callum Wilson's a good captain. I feel like I like his sort of arrogance. I could say as a player, he's a really, really confident player. I feel like he could rub it off with his teams. I think he'd be a good leader as well. I think the South is not a leader. I don't think Richie's good enough to start the games. I wouldn't give him the armbands. Who else could he be? Dominic's always injury prone. Shelby, I don't think's a leader. That's about it, really. Anyone else here? By the way, Jack. Yes, Adam, lad, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you, mate? You've been enjoying time lately. Haven't been out a night out in literally years now. I've stopped going out night outs. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke anymore. I don't really smoke anymore, actually, now I say, but I don't interact with girls. I don't socialise. All I do is just Newcastle United now. It's just what my life is at the minute, but that's what you got to do. That's what I will be doing. But who was the better manager, Keegan or Robson? I think Keegan achieved more in Newcastle United, but I actually think Robson's a better manager. He just was when he everything he did as overall manager in football. I mean, he is an iconic manager, but I think in terms of Newcastle, I think Keegan's the closest we've ever got. So yeah, I would have to say he is better than Newcastle, but I love Robson more. But anyway, guys, a quick stick the fireplace on. It's absolutely freezing in here. But anyway, again, guys, for any new people coming in here, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Again, we have got subscriber only in the chats here, so if you want to comment, you've got to be subscribed. But again, if you enjoy the stream, chat, smash the like button. I think we've had around £60 in donations so far, so again, appreciate it. Cheers. If anyone wants to donate, it's in the super chat, but again, don't have to, don't want to. But I really do appreciate any donations that are made. Could Shelby become the Jody De Bruyne on the Howe? Extreme confidence there. 1 sec. Extreme confidence there. I mean, again, it's crazy, isn't it? But hi, Adam. Love the content. Thank you so much, mate. Can you see Sheila Keegan involved the club at some point? Direct, Ambassador Awards 100%. How come we got rid of the subscriber option on the channel? Did I? I've actually done that, guys. I swear I haven't done that. We'll double check. I don't think I've done that. Someone else, I don't think I can check, man. Actually, someone else can check. That'd be great. But I'm pretty sure I haven't done that. I'm pretty sure my subscriber account is public on YouTube. Having a top women's team will help with our image too. Yep. We might sign some of the naysayers, the fans who get behind, especially if we get into the Women's Super League. Yep, agreed. I mean, it's just how it is, really. But it's just the thing, of it. Again, they need to get more attention. I remember one of the staff members saying that the fact that it's in Druid Park, I mean, if it was more than the city centre, we'll get more fans. And he's not wrong. I do agree that, yeah. But still, the attendance, I'll say, I'll go to the 23 matches, and I go to the women's matches. In terms of the women's matches, it'll be somewhere between 100 to 150 people. And whereas doing the 23 matches, there's probably like at least double, triple the numbers. So, I mean, again, like, I was always expecting the 23s to have more, but the women's one, I still feel I should have probably about 300, I feel like, personally. It is good to watch. I mean, the women's team is really good. They win pretty much the majority of the games, so we'll see really what's this. Yeah, it'd be great. It's an investment in the women's game for them to become a top team and raise the profile of the women's match. But again, I'm glad that Abigail commented. Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, the paid option had. Oh, the membership. I tell you, actually, I did actually move the membership option. Yeah, that is true. Pretty much my membership option was like £1 a month, but my membership, the way it worked was that I was going to give a shout out to every single vlog that I did, but I was getting just too many members, really, and I was forgetting this well. So that's just the thing. I didn't really know what to do. I could put the membership options back on, but I don't want to segregate videos, so I don't want to have like the members only videos because I don't want to charge people to watch videos. But if I don't charge people to watch videos, then what do I charge you for? That's the thing. Admittedly, yes, having £1 a month for just to have people's logos and that. Like, again, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, it's why would someone pay £1 just to be like recognised in the channel? Like, I don't know. I haven't really thought it through, to be honest. I probably will put memberships back on at some point, but I just don't know what to do with the memberships, really, guys. I don't know what people want to see. I don't really want to put like the additional content on. I just don't want to charge people money to watch content. It's just how I personally feel about it. But I have personally moved the membership option. That's correct. I had a feeling we could finish top already. I mean, I wish, mate. I really hope so, but I think that's a bit of a push at the minute, though. I think that's a big push. We'll see, though. You never know. We'll see. 1 second, though. According to some news, we have made an official offer for Testegen. What do you think about that? Testegen has like a £15.5 million lease clause. I think that's something like that. I heard something like that. He is a world-class goalkeeper, he really is. But Newcastle have bigger priorities. I mean, a goalkeeper is not our biggest concern. You get him in, obviously, I'm really excited about that. But I feel like at the minute we've got to like just focus on other things, really. But we'll see, you never know. What's your prediction for Saturday night? It's 2 Newcastle. I went 4-0 personally. We'll see what happens. So really, we'll see what happens. But again, no, I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here, really. Again, maybe something might happen, but there's only so much I can say, really. But says Jesus, mate. What's what you say, Jesus about Ollie? But 1 sec. Would you take Surya 100%? Really good centre half. I think Bayern actually currently trying to get him his contract renewed because it is expired at the end of the season. But we'll see. No, we'll see. Again, no, I just don't really know, to be honest. 1 second, again, put the small things. Centre back midfield is where you can improve. Cody and Ward probably be excellent. I think Connor Cody's not the easiest one to get into. The fact he's a one club player. He's someone that is just, Southampton. He honestly just adores Southampton. So I don't know if he would ever be willing to leave the club, but if he does, I mean, I'm more happy to take him. Big fan of him. Connor Cody, I think, would be a really good option. He's definitely better than the centre halves we've got. And yeah, for me, I would take him personally. Versus, I think 4-2 Newcastle. I hope so, mate. I really hope so, but you never know, do you? You never know these days. But in terms of the next stream, though, I would definitely take the StreamYard caption off. I actually get videos now on the stream as well when you sort of pay for the membership thing. But one sec, would you take Nabil Fekir? He is a good player. I watched him before, actually. I went down to Barcelona. I gave him a few years ago at the Nou Camp when they played against Real Betis, beating 5-2 at the end of Fekir. I mean, he's a good player, really good player. He was heavily linked with Liverpool, but at the end, he just went to Betis. So like, why would you go to Betis? Like, I don't know. They don't play European football. What a weird saying that was, but he is a good player. He's a really he has a really good player. Like, I think the only thing we need for Saturday is a 1-0 win. We need that first win. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It doesn't matter how bad or how good we play, we just need to win. I do agree with that. We need some momentum. It doesn't matter which, of course, that's Shullin's arse, we need to win. Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't matter how we play, we do need that win. I agree, that's the most important part. Anyway, Gus, mate. Look at this one. We have been linked with these nuts, of course, man, but that's too easy, that one, man. I mean, again, you can say from a mile away, but I mean, John Sinclair would honestly fall for someone. I mean, he has fought somehow as somebody, well, if any of you have watched a stream, actually, I've got a really good one a month ago, so I mean, he's always a good crease, but again, any questions you want to put in, big shot, put them down below, guys. The chat's sort of drying out a little bit, yeah. But again, I need to catch my breath anyway, so I'm not complaining. Like, but any questions or anything, put them down below. But again, no, if anyone's got any suggestions what you want for the channel membership, I'll try and sort it out because I was really unsure what to do with it, so I kind of just took it off. But I 1 second know how quick look at the new subscribers I've got lately. But I do really appreciate the support as always, though. I mean, it's class of shares. Sorry about that. We can't get reward prize if you try and get pursue and continue. Yeah, I made a video actually talking about those players, mate. I can't remember it's called again. I quickly get up actually. Realistic signs that Eddie Howe would make out with improve Newcastle. I've got it in those two there. So we'll see what happens, but again, no, it's just one of them ones where you just got to see what the club actually does in the end. What is it? 1 second. So I'm just constantly pacing backwards and forwards. I'm trying to find the comment section again. But Abigail Steen to be next fans Kirby. I mean, you never know. I mean, she's getting quite a lot of attention this stream. I mean, I'm sure Abigail's loving it, but we need a new captain. I agree with that. Would he take a Dharma trial? Oh yes, imagine him and Sir Max with the same team. It's disgusting. That. Or you take Hazard or Pepe. What Hazard are about 4 game at Eden. I think Eden Hazard's just done. To be honest, I really think his sort of time is just coming down, and I think his time's come to an end. Really, Pepe. I just can't really get Pepe off. So he costs about £72 million. Not going to sell him on it. We'll see. I think both of them would be better than what we had, but again, no. I mean, when we go for those options, I don't think it's going to happen. To be honest. What's back on? Honestly, if we don't get 7 points or more in these 3 games that we are scrum. I mean, Arsenal away is one of the games we felt. Arsenal away is going to be a really hard match to. I don't expect us to get anything against Arsenal down at the Emirates. That's going to be a tough game. They've picked up in form. I expect us to try, of course, but I really feel like that's a near impossible game to play there. We'll see. We never know. We'll see, but I feel like that's one where we just got to be kind of got to take it on the chin, really. But I'm not being keeping up to date. What's the current situation on director of football? Well, that video I made about Michael was literally like the last year it came out. Really, a lot of people or sources keep coming out and saying, "Oh, he's going to be in for the Brentford match." Obviously, it looks like it's not going to happen. Fabrizio Romano came out today and said that Newcastle got like 5 options to be the next director of football. Seeing one of them's going to come in over the next couple of weeks. But again, who knows? But would he take long lay for Barcelona? He's a good centre half. I like him a lot. He'll fit the way Eddie Howe plays as well because Barcelona they're a really aggressive side. The Barcelona back line are sitting halfway line all game long. They honestly just sit there and let the attack crack it on. Yes, concede loads of goals as a result, but they literally just sit halfway line and just do what the hell they want, really. But I mean, he will be used to the sort of style that Eddie Howe will try and play in the lampshade over there. But you're only 23 to try and get Man City's. No, I've got a few to throw one. I'm not going to read that one there. He nearly had his pal. I'm not going to bother reading that. It might be a real one, but I'm not going to take the risk. Is Lee trying still to throw? He is, but he's being told that he's going to get sacked. He's only there till the director comes in. He's literally just there just to fill the space. Like he's been straight up told that he's got no future at the football club. That's why I made that video. Obviously, like a week ago. But before you know Saturday, looking forward to the game. I say, mate, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll see what happens though. But in terms of tomorrow, I've got a couple of videos planned. Obviously, I will react to the press conference tomorrow. Eddie Howe's Brentford press conference. That'll be interesting to see. That's for sure. But we does that about 9 o'clock in the morning or so. So I will see what happens for people. Oh, sorry. But 1 second again. Who do you think is going to be the best side in the next 3 years? Oh, of course. You can't really predict 3 years' time because where we're going to be in 3 years. I mean, it could be anywhere at that point. It's so hard to call the new owners. I mean, it's just open in the air. So I can't really come out and say, "Oh, we're going to be this in 3 years' time. I'm going to sign this guy in 3 years' time," because I don't know what the future holds. But I mean, it's just great to talk about. It's great to actually come out and just be excited about this football club to be ready for. But we'll see though. Lamptey is a shout. Yeah. He absolutely worried us last season with Brighton, completely destroyed his players at the park. Right back, he is better than what we got. It's simple as that, really. It's not the same good, but Brighton's quite well settled. I mean, would he want to leave Brighton at this? I don't know. I actually think Brighton has got a good future out of him at the minute how they've been playing. I hope Howe gets to that with Sherlock stuff, same bit, but will he do it? I'm not too sure. But anyway, is it Black Friday tomorrow, buddy? I'm not actually too sure. My data tell about it. Is it Black Friday tomorrow? Because I might head to Curry's PC where it is because they always got good deals on there. But that's the thing, really. That's what I was going to say there. It's a Black Friday tomorrow, but and in terms of tonight, I mean, I know Trump Face got that event on today with all the different sort of journalists and that. They just talk about Newcastle United, so that'll be a good watch. Actually, if people go down to that. But I mean, I didn't go down with person because I don't want to just make it look like I'm just going out just to try and get an easy video done. That's what I have the tickets. Just, again, I mean, it's good to hear about the football club. I'm not too fussed, to be particularly honest. But anyway, what else we got? Again, though, beating Liverpool at St. Diaz is my dream come true. Diaz, again, I don't know who some of these players are. Who is Diaz? Is he a young player? Is he a staff member? I don't even know. But at that point, I was just so many different people coming out. I just don't even know anymore. But do you think moving to Spain would be a good idea? Anybody think it would be? I think the owners have got no choice but to move to Spain in a couple of years' time. If we want to be this sort of franchise club, this club that's just got millions of match day revenue on there, this club that's got all these worldwide fans coming in, we've got no choice but to move to Spain. 52,000 seats is just not big enough. Yes, I know Chelsea's got quite a small one, but if anyone saw the Chelsea tweet there, by the way, Chelsea's main standard, his season ticket there was normally about, I think it was about 1.3 grand for a season ticket. Oh, you'd be shocked to hear this. They've actually increased the price to £3,900 for a season ticket. I mean, that's what happens if you don't move your stadium. That's the sort of prices the owners will bump it up to. I mean, it's ridiculous. Nearly £4 grand for a season ticket. Are you taking the mick? I mean, that's generally shocking for 19 games. That is absolutely appalling for 19 games. I mean, it's your pricing fans out of the game. Even though it's London, you're pricing fans out of the game. £4 grand to watch Chelsea play. I mean, yes, a world-class team. Yes, they've got a good chance of winning the league. But I mean, that's disgusting. I can't agree with that at all. But in terms of Newcastle United, I mean, you've got no chance with the move because you need to get more fans in. I mean, you know, if we really wanted to, we could honestly sell about 70,000 to 80,000 now if we wanted to on a match day. I really feel like we've got that sort of number now. The fans are excited. We've got a good team. We've got a good future. I honestly think we could get that many in a match day. But anyway, how about the wheel? Oddly joke there, but would you build the Gallagher and build a new stadium? You can't build the Gallagher. That's correct. Actually, you can't do that. Because the land behind the Gallagher student owned, and as far as I'm aware, you can buy back the rights to that. The only problem is the East Stand, you can't buy back the rights because it's council owned, and we lost a court case against it. So, I mean, we are knackered in terms of that, but I mean, Newcastle United just screwed up. I mean, what are you supposed to do? But yeah, what else we got here? Just double check here. Thoughts about Eddie beating City yesterday. I mean, imagine beating Man City again. Wow, that'd be a huge one, wouldn't it? I don't want to get ahead of yourselves, though, pal. I mean, I know obviously you're clearly Eddie Howe fan by your picture and name, but let's see what happens. What's your favourite away day and why? If you're on about this season, I think Man U is the best in terms of atmosphere. Obviously, more as well as spectacle. Seeing Ronaldo play his day. I mean, that is classic. I mean, he is one of the greatest football players ever played in history. So it's great to see him play live. But I think Paris away was a really good one as well. The atmosphere was next to none on that one. Really good atmosphere. First away under the new owners, Callum Woods scored a bicycle. Get me what a day that was. But those are the two best ones this season, I think, for Newcastle so far. 1 sec. £86 for Newcastle season ticket. It is, yeah, it's a steal. So honestly, 86 quid for like a children's season ticket. I mean, that's ridiculous. But mine was about 300. I think. Well, I don't pay for an 18 to 21-year-old ticket. So mine was about 300. Like level 4, really nice seats that one. But I think for an adult, it's normally about 600. So that's what it normally is. Anyway, I do expect an increase. So I don't want to go to, I think I'll probably go about 720 or something, but it's meant to win it. But in terms of the stream, by the way, guys, I think probably call it about 5 o'clock. I would go on about 6 o'clock normally, but my throat's killing that. I can't do an hour this, I'll be honest. We'll go on to about 5 o'clock. When I upload another video today, I don't actually know. Let's see. If anything comes out, I will, but I'm not going to force anything out. That's probably the best way of putting it. If something comes out, I'll talk about it. If not, then I won't. It's just how it's going to be, really. But we're going for about another 15 minutes. We'll call it quits there, guys. But obviously, any questions, make sure I put them down below. Again, though, every single week now, I will buy the StreamYard pass thing next week, so obviously we'll be able to get better streaming than there. But I mean, we will progress. I promise you guys, it will be a progressive channel. But I also got loads of things to jot on the screen in terms of next week as well. We'll get some of this going. But any questions, put them down below, guys. We've got about 10 minutes or so, then we'll call it quits. But again, if anyone's new to the channel, if I'm always subscribed, you should do so. Smash that big enjoy. Donations are there if you want to make them. It's a super chat option, but again, don't have to do one. But appreciate the 2 donations that have been made tonight. Really big amounts as far as the chat for that. What's this here? So the new coaching team living in a hotel at the minute. But Eddie be house hunting the Dallas Hall estate. I think they're all together at the minute because all of them leave together. It's a really weird one. Like they all leave together. That big van. So I don't know if they stay together or not. I haven't got a clue. I imagine they will be taken at some point. We'll see. I think they're all together at the minute in terms of accommodation. I've seen this comment quite a few times today. Where do you see yourself taking the channel? Do you have any goals, aspirations? Well, you're just going to see where it takes you. Little bit channel, mate. Jody out in Australia now, fair enough. I've got no idea what time it is in Australia, but listen, if it's night-time, morning, whatever it is, obviously fair enough. Again, no, I'm just going to see where it takes. It's not about really long-term goals. I'm already happy where I am at the minute, so I'm going to keep going with it. I don't want to kind of jump to conclusions, best way to put it. YouTube, nothing's ever guaranteed. YouTube, I don't think you could just flip over 1 minute. We never guaranteed anything, but yeah, I would take one step at a time. Confident where I'm positive I can do this, so this is why I'm kind of doing it. But I do really appreciate everyone's support. There's a chance for that. Anyway, if anyone's a Rangers fan, yeah, they've just appointed a new manager, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, I think it is. I don't know how to pronounce that, but we'll see. Really. Would you like to work in the media and comms in Newcastle? Oh, I'd love to, mate. It'd be a dream job for Newcastle United. I never know. I'm not entitled to anything again. I mean, all I do is make Newcastle United videos and nothing special. But I mean, obviously, the offer ever comes, I would definitely take it. We'll see. We never know. Maybe one day I got the offer, but if not, more than happy to this YouTube channel, so we'll keep going with this. But the answer to your question, yeah, 100% I would take an offer if I got one. Realistic sign for John. I've already made a video on this power, but to put the long term short. I think Manu got loads of options available right now. I think like Lingard, Van de Beek, Cavani, yes. Might not be realistic, but I think we should definitely try and get them. You never know. Never know what might happen, but I assume quite a few of them are going to leave in January, so we'll see what happens. But it's just how it's going to be, really. But 1 second here. But again, we'll go for about 10 more minutes, guys. We'll call it quits. In terms of viewers, they've had about 2,000 viewers, so that's really nice. But I could consistently over 100 people, so that's really good again. So chance of the people have been watching for like literally 2 hours. Thank God, my second team's Rangers fan. I just appointed a new manager literally 2 minutes ago. No idea who he is. I've never heard of him before. I mean, it's only the Scottish Premier League, to be fair. So as long as he gives 100%, he should be good. Again, though, we've got to wait to see. Aside, I'm a bit tired out. I'm tired. That's the best way of putting it. Again, my thought is just knackered, so probably have been a bit out of it, really. But I used to play for Rangers, didn't I? I used to play for Rangers, fair play. I got to give you credit for that one, mate. That's sick, that. But I mean, my playing days are long behind us. I mean, literally, the last game I ever played, I won a cup final. I've left 100% club record. I mean, that's what I kind of done. I mean, left my head held up high. He's won nearly everything as a player. I'm fair enough them. So he can do as a manager. But in terms of me, though, again, played my last ever match last October. I won the cup final as a captain as well. Lifted the trophy. I thought I'll leave it at high. Haven't played since. God, yeah. I'm loving how committed you are to this YouTube, man. Keep it up, mate. Thank you so much, mate. Obviously, appreciate all your support, all the comments. It do really mean the world to me, so thank you for that. Brett, cheers for that, mate. But again, we're going to keep it going. Daily uploads will not stop anytime soon. I don't think I'll upload another video today, I'll be honest. I think this stream, 2 hours is good to stream, yeah. We're talking about kind of everything that's really need to talk about at the minute. There hasn't really been anything going on. Tomorrow, though, Eddie Howe's press conference. I got a second upload I put up as well, actually. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but I've got one planned. 1 a.m. in Australia, damn. 1 a.m. in the morning, you're watching my channel. Thank you so much, mate. I'll be gone in 10 minutes. I'll let you head to bed and what we want to do, but I do really appreciate that with cheers, mate. Great point with Emenalo. Someone has passion, loves the club. I'm fair enough. I'm not laughing about the guys. I can't be coming too much, but it's 4:50 now, so we'll go to 5 o'clock and we will end the stream on 5. He played for Rangers, actually. I didn't know he actually played for Rangers. I mean, he's actually played for Rangers as well, so I mean, that's a good sign in terms of get that across there. But any questions, guys, put them down below. We'll go for 10 more minutes and then we'll head off and grab a break. I think I'm going to sit back, relax and watch some YouTube. I think probably the best way to put on it. It's the time to catch my breath, really. But in terms of tomorrow, though, we'll get the video sorted as always. And I'm excited. I'm excited for Saturday's game, really. On Saturdays, I've already said I will head down there 10 early and catch Eddie Howe going into the stadium and get some more videos of him, of course. Everyone loves behind the scenes stuff, but it's just how it is, really. But we'll see. I don't know how many videos we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll get a lot of them done. But thank you to the team. I might phone refresh there. I mean, it knows the score. It knows I'm going to be a busy man Saturday. But in terms of the training ground, though, I don't think I'm probably going to go there and get into the transfer window opens just when it's obviously busy, really. But there was a local team called Newcastle Blue Star. I'm a Blue Star, yeah. They were like a 7-tier football player tomorrow night in Newcastle. You should go down there, look, we've beaten their 10 to about 1,000. Really? It's actually about 1,000, well. The only thing with that is it's not really a way I can get down there, easy transport wise. There's not really big metros nearby. I think the buses are a pain in the backside as well. So we'll see. They're really trying to get above 1,000, man. We're quickly going there actually and have a look at the Blue Star, but again, no, I mean, we'll see. How much is for tickets and stuff like that. I might ask my mate and see if he fancy anything more, because again, I just see what's like. But have a look at Blue Star. I mean, what's this here? £3 adults, £1 kids against what the hell is that team? I've never heard of that team before, but let's see what I'm doing, man. I might be busy more. That's anything. What's this? I've got no idea what that is. I don't know if you're trying to make there or not, but I've never heard that guy before. It'd be a great time in Newcastle, up and coming star. New if you come teams after him, fair enough them. Obviously, if you're being serious, then yeah, it'd be a great player to get him. Never heard the guy before. But anyway, shouldn't dug out trackies. He'd be wearing his tracks here. I think he wears his tracks in the training. Right, not seeing anything. He tracks it on pretty much all the time. But he wears the suit when he's around to James Porter doing his little interviews and that. Newcastle United's put a tree out there. What's saying? Fabian Shaw's got a black eye from somewhere. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I've had just 2 training sessions now with a more I could hear the lads. It's been amazing. You can see how hard working they are and they want to get the best out of each player. It's Fabian Shaw's comments on the new backroom staff there. I mean, he's got a really nasty black eye there. I hope he's all right. But he's got some positive comments about the club. Hope we see him playing the Potter Stadium soon. I think it's still quite a long time before that, but I feel I should do what they do on the 23s, where you just let them play 1 or 2 matches a season. It's in James Potter. I mean, where's the harm in that? But I mean, we'll see, really. But I mean, the 23s get 2 matches a season in James Potter, why can the women's not? So that's how I feel about it, really. But we'll see, though. We'll see what's happening in the future. But sorry. All the players are well and truly back at national break. But you can tell I'm put out with today, guys. I'm waking up too early now. I'm not used to waking up at these times, but what's this? No, not taking the guys to check out. We're fine with them. Obviously, mate, in terms of the live streams, you got a lot of people that do try to take the mix. So I've kind of got to be cautious, but at some point I'll obviously check them out. But one sec.
Just checking a few more things, making sure everything's sorted. We'll go for 5 more minutes, guys, and we'll see. My King Kev attendance. I haven't heard anything about Kevin Key in ages. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him. Is he? I don't know. I know he's in Newcastle a couple weeks. I kind of wish I went to see him now. He was somewhere in Newcastle. He's giving like a speech at me. Imagine. I seen that comment. I needed to King Kev. Imagine. I mean, I missed up in Newcastle a couple weeks ago. I couldn't believe that. I would have loved to seen him. Obviously, meet the bloke, but it's we'll see what happens really. But I don't know what's going on with him though. I mean, he's quite private, Kevin Key. You know, you hear much about the guy, but I'd love to see him get on Newcastle United. 100% deserves it. He is a club legend. But any final questions, guys? Put them down below now. We've got 5 minutes left to go. We can actually create. I don't know if you could create polls. And I can actually. In the future, I might actually create a poll. I don't know what polls I might do like, but in the future, I might make some polls though. But like I said, any questions, put them down below, guys. In terms of November's games, I get them up again. I tell you the remaining games in November's I will be at. We see really 1 second. Where was it? I've got the community tab here on my channel. I've got the actual games on. So obviously the Chester League drew went yesterday. Got Brentford and Saturday on Sunday. Sorry, the Newcastle women's team play against Blythetown at Druid Park. So make sure you get yourself down for that. Last time those two played, Newcastle won 10-0. So I mean, should be a comfortable win for that one. To make sure you get yourself down there for a high scoring game. Arsenal away next Saturday after all kickoff will be there for that one. Newcastle United. Oh no, the Leeds one got postponed. Actually, that was meant to be next Sunday, but due to pretty much just due to the fact that Southend are playing Newcastle Women's in the FA Cup second round, is just that one's been postponed. Newcastle United under 23s play against Villa on Monday night in a couple weeks' time, and then Newcastle play against Norwich at the end of the month. So, a lot of matches coming up for the team. Finish our last few comments now. We appreciate you for your work, mate. Keep it up, comment for Saturday. Appreciate it, Down. Thank you so much. So you know nothing about football tactics, formation, tense, and like I need to talk about these things. Well, I've got a foundation degree in sport, but I haven't got loads and loads of degrees. And I mean, what would be a say? I do a YouTube channel hobby. I don't need to be. I don't. My knowledge doesn't need to be the best about anything. Me, as long as I can talk about football, because that's the most important part. But I mean, I don't watch this stuff if you don't like it. What would be a say? But again, no. I know what I'm talking about, so that's kind of what I do. But in terms of this, though, I mean, I still do these videos really up. How we should take Tadic. I don't know how he's still playing. Juzan Tadic still playing, but I don't know what he's like as a football player anymore. I mean, he was good at Southampton, but I don't know if he's still good. I don't know if he's dropped in quality or what. So I can't really comment on that too much, but you never know. You never know. It's like one of the thumbs up. Yeah, again, mate, thank you so much for your £50 donation. That was ridiculous. Thank you so much, mate. That really does mean the world, mate. Cheers. But anyway, guys, we've got about 2 minutes to go on the stream. Again, appreciate everyone's support. Stream's been really well tonight. We'll be doing this on a weekly basis. We'll also buy the subscription, so we won't have to bother with the obviously that in the top right, as well as getting videos and stuff on the screen as well, with obviously pictures and that, which would be great. But I see still plenty of work to be done, but again, no, really appreciate the support. Good answer. Just we're like, well, I try my best, mate, but again, I'm just here to watch football, not here to give an analysis and tactics about it. I mean, that's just not what I do, mate. Yeah, just to talk about stuff more. Just support my team, really. That's the best way to put it. I'm not really here to kind of talk about what the tactical side of it. It's probably the best way to put it, but one sec, though. We've got about a minute to go, guys. Any more final questions, put them down below. But I probably would normally go about 6 o'clock, but in terms of the day, my voice is just done in. My voice is really screwed, so I don't think I can keep it on for much longer. What's this? Tadic scored against Portugal, and he plays for Ajax. He's a brilliant player. I watch him as a real fair enough. Cheers to that, mate. It's obviously, I literally haven't watched any international football. But England beat, I can't remember who it was now, beat someone forward, I think, before the 10-0 against San Marino. I didn't know the game was on. I was at the Newcastle training ground and I looked at my phone and I just saw the final score. I didn't know what England would play. I mean, that's how little attention I pay internationally. I just couldn't care less. I only care about obviously the big major tournaments. Maybe a bad fan, but I don't like Southgate's football. I think it's really boring to watch. And in terms of me, obviously, I just don't really want to do that. But Newcastle United is the only team I care about, and that's obviously my main focus. But anyway, guys, we're going to end the stream off there. I want to say quickly get this comment. I've already got a video on this comment, by the way, so there's a check comment on this here. I did a comment by that here, but I'm enjoying the channel, fella. Already been subscribed to take off. I think I would have got to keep a good work. I think a lot of people are subscribed to take off, mate, so no worries there. But appreciate it, mate. Always be daily uploads, and I appreciate that. Thank you. But anyway, guys, we're going to finish the stream off there. Thank you so much for the support. Really good stream again. Cheers for the donations. Cheers for all the people that's been watching. Really good in the tonight. But I'll not make any more videos tonight, but there'll be a couple up tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it, really, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. And yes, on Saturday, Howe and Mags, let's get our win against Brentford. But take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.